just like he's getting at the role plays to me molesting children.
Oh my God, we're live. We're live.
Can we start over or something?
No, we're live.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. May I take your order?
I'm perfectly sober right now. Sad.
And that's the problem. He's not allowed to play sober anymore.
Just thinking happy thoughts.
Weird and sober.
Hi, everybody.
Bunnies and rainbows. Bunnies and rainbows.
They could be dead, but
It's how I get the kids. Bunnies.
Jesus Christ.
alrighty. So, hey,
Okay.
welcome to session 4 of Call of Bernard, Master of Nyarlathotep.
Please don't call the cops on us.
The fucked up part is he's a preschool teacher.
But they're all jokes.
In Ohio.
Oh, good.
Not where I am.
Okay, sorry.
We haven't even started.
I know. Who wants
5
to?
seconds into this, and it's already derailed.
Where are we starting, Steve?
So
Well-
should we roll to see who does the recap?
Yeah,
Okay.
I did it last time. Somebody else can do it.
I don't remember. So if you want me to do it, it's going to be very short.
I think Rodney should. Rodney probably remembers the best because he was the one that was doing most of the fighting.
Well, I remember stuff, but it'll be certainly skewed because, you know, it's Walter after all.
Oh, I saw
Oh,
the
Randall
Walter
remembers
do it.
exactly. He remembers exactly what happened.
Well, the main thing that happened last episode was Walter and John Randolph got into an altercation with a bunch of crooked cops at the estate of Ms. Carlyle. I've forgotten her first name. Erica Carlyle.
Erica Carlyle.
And Julian Benoit and Rose. Low-flying aircraft.
Apparently.
UFO, man. UFO.
Government
Aliens.
covers.
A vacuum.
Rose
No
Noble and
one's talking
Julian
about
Benoit
this.
got into an altercation with a couple of bloody tongue cultists in the alley next to Mel's Diner. And Rose Noble, she died.
I'm sorry, just the way you said that. Rose Noble, she died. I'm sorry.
And
Just please do not sing Danny Boy.
Oh, Danny.
Oh,
Please,
Danny
God.
Boy, Danny
so the first half of tonight's session will be awake for Rose Noble.
It's going to be a double funeral.
Right. Let's see. We have Randall, Lucy, and sorry, Spence. What's your character's name?
Richard Johnson. Dick.
Mr. Dick Johnson.
Turkey dick.
Together outside the Office of Medical Records, and with a sudden hankering for breakfast, came over to Mel's Diner.
And the fear of the government. Healthy.
A healthy fear of the government, where they were shadowed in their vehicle by a person or persons unknown. And that's where we are.
Well, right now, I thought we had left it where Julian, Lucy, Richard, and Randall were dragging two 240-pound psychopaths up the side of a building.
Well, okay, so first off, I think we should leave one since we left Rose's body in the alley. We should leave.
Aww.
Well,
so
we're not
we
making
should
apologies.
leave one to take the fall for Rose's murder.
The one in the trash can.
Yeah, we'll drop a sucker on the ground and
Okay, hold on. Which sucker are you dropping? The white guy or the black guy?
it doesn't matter.
It is the 20s.
It's the black man.
It was a black man, case closed. Oh, let's get that ever again.
I have
Lucy
to,
isn't particularly okay with this scenario, but
I have
she has
torture
to agree the
scenario
black one
notes.
would definitely be the one to go down first.
Yes.
I have torture scenario notes.
Now, Lucy will volunteer. If you'd like, I'd be willing to go into the cafe and call the cops and at least take care of this little alleyway.
Let's
I want to tell them that I've done this before.
all right. Let's leave the honky down there.
No, so if I'm
That's the one that investigated?
And no, James. Nobody has any crack on.
No, you don't say that out loud. That is
Don't
Oh yeah, there's way out of context, kid.
Crack is an 80s drug. It's heroin nowadays. Heroin.
Opium. Sorry, opium.
Opium and heroin.
actually
Actually, it's
to
more.
help cover this a little bit better, considering she's not completely sure she really wants to be
Just
homeless.
pour some vodka on.
Her wallet
and
and throws down a couple of dollars like next to the guy's body, make it look like a robbery.
If it was a robbery, there'd be
With
no
a
money to
machete,
slide
and
'em.
she has a gun. Oh, pick up her gun.
I have a machete. Pretty sure I snagged that shit.
Pick up Rose.
No, you weren't. I don't think we're there yet.
No, you guys are there.
Okay.
You're
Yeah,
trying
we're like
to dress
dragging
like
one guy off the
Hold on,
building. There are 2 machetes.
Can I first give first aid to Rodney then? For his,
I did.
wait, did I do that last time?
We did that last time.
Yeah, he got first aided.
Okay. First aided.
By our generous keeper that let us roll more than once.
No, it's you can roll once for each wound. So depending on how many times you got stabbed or sliced.
He got stabbed a couple of times.
Okay.
So yeah, you're cool. So who is doing the dressing of the crime scene?
I don't want to touch anything. This is just kind of
I'll
wringing
do
your
it.
hands and pacing.
I'll do it. I seem like the most capable one. It's the crime scene.
And mumbling to herself. "Oh,
Isn't
God, what is
everybody
going on?"
bleeding?
Better than me. Don't worry.
I'll do it. I'll
right.
just pretend to be a bumbling old man. If
You heard low profanity and Jackson's name mentioned a few times. Jackson Elias's name.
Okay, so what is Randall doing to dress this up?
I didn't think that through exactly yet. Just what do I see exactly? Rose is on the ground, bleeding out or dead.
Oh, she's
and
dead.
bleeding. But
You see her dead. You got one guy who's unconscious in a trash can, and another guy who is lying in a pool of his own fluids after getting the crap beat out of him by Julian.
well,
The
who
guy in the
thinks we
trash
should?
can had the crap beat out of him too.
That's true. There's a big hole in the trash can where the Falcon Punch went through.
Well, what should we do with this unconscious guy? Should we just kill him or?
I thought we were dragging him up the building to interrogate him.
You have
There's
two
more than
unconscious
one.
guys.
Okay. There's 2 unconscious guys.
On second thought, we should take the trash can man up and leave the able-bodied one. Because I don't think this girl could put him in a trash can and then die.
Well, no,
Well-
he's not like, the trash can isn't upright. I'm sorry, the trash can is on its side, and his head is stuffed into the trash can. Because if you remember what happened, Julian basically
I'm picturing
have
a bigger trash can, I think.
it's like an
Thought it
old
went like-
school metal trash can.
Yeah, so like it's over his shoulders.
Like
and stuff.
think yeah, it's not like half his body. Yeah, it's think Oscar the Grouch.
Okay. Do you want to shoot him in the leg and then leave the gun?
Yes.
And then
Who are you shooting in the leg?
Because my gun was empty anyway, if you remember.
Oh yeah, your gun was empty.
God dang it.
Check her body. For
What
Well,
kind
yeah, I
of
probably had extra rounds though somewhere.
what kind of gun did you have? Because
there's no forensics nowadays. Let's just
All right, let's just put
no, what I'm saying is, I
and
know
walk
I
away.
probably I said I wanted to try to get a 45, and if I did get a 45, I had ammo on me.
She does not. She had a 38, I think.
All right, well
Yeah.
we get checked.
After we get
Oh yeah, 38 automatic.
Walter to hospital, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot the corpse. Let's go.
Does Randall carry his hunting knife?
yeah.
Randall isn't with us though. Oh, Randall.
Yeah.
I mean Randall Savage. I keep forgetting
Yeah,
Randall.
I got my hunting knife.
All right. Well, there is. She had a machete in her hand when she died.
Yeah. Let's
I mean,
just
you could always
slice this dude up.
Yeah, slice the guy up with your hunting knife. They're not going to know the difference between a machete wound and a hunting knife wound.
Yep, I'm gonna slit his throat. Let's do it. Or just stab. No, not stab him. It has to be cut.
Give him a cut on the gun.
Say that again?
Do we leave him alive or do we kill him?
I don't want somebody chasing after us.
Well then, let's hit him in the
Or
artery so he
somebody's-
bleeds out, dude.
Or
We're
somebody
not
going
going
to
to
the
stab him in the
Lucy.
throat.
Lucy hears the kill part and starts holding her head and walking further away from you guys.
All right, let's
Slice him on the inner thigh.
Yeah,
That'll
let's,
get an
let's
artery.
put a big old couple hits in the inner thigh and walk away.
And
All right,
that'll
fine.
get an artery.
Fine, I do
Okay,
that.
so you're making
Okay,
a
so
line.
that's-
Look at this from
But
the
as-
trenches.
Yeah, it's not gonna mess with you, so just go do it. If it was,
Okay, so
I'd
you're
do it.
basically making it look like a knife fight.
Yep. With a big machete.
And she's still tied.
In New York City.
Not to,
That's right, it is New York, isn't it?
well, I mean,
Gangs in New York just happened.
not to sound sexist or anything, but Rose was a woman. You could make it like she was alone, and it was a mugging that went down.
Yeah.
That's why I
She
said I
does have
wanted
her
to throw
gun.
some money down too, to make it look like
Well,
it, especially if
we
it's like in her
figured we don't
blood.
have any more rounds. If we had any more rounds, then we could shoot him.
Well, I'm sure I had rounds.
Well, let's just shoot him and walk away.
Check her body and see what she had on her. That's what Lucy says that she's pacing.
Yeah. Who's
Alright.
Just make a luck check.
I'll search the body.
Whoever has the highest luck can make a luck.
Watch your fingers, mister.
Whoever has the highest luck, I have a luck of 65.
I have 55.
Oh my god, you all suck.
Whoever has the highest luck who is willing to touch the dead
All right,
body.
and that
That's
counts
me.
Lucy out.
That's me.
And Rose isn't here. She had luck of 90. Ugh.
I'm doing it.
Didn't help her.
I'm doing it.
She came up snake eyes and that night.
So you want me to roll luck or what?
Yeah, roll luck. Sorry.
Ooh, nope.
No, she doesn't have any extra bullets.
My palms are taking shitty.
All right.
Not B1.
Lucy really doesn't want to get involved in this, but if she sees them struggling and she's really getting nervous because they've been there a while. All right, why don't you take and stab him with that machete she's holding and drape him over her like he fell into it?
Nick, just do
Why
it.
would you be carrying a machete?
Because he had it. She fought with it. Okay, she's cut up.
Alright, screw it.
Just make it happen.
We don't need to make it clean. It just needs to get us some time.
That works for me. Let's get out of here. Let's drag the other one for the interrogation.
And
It's not
honestly, the
open
best way to
to
deal with it would be me going inside and calling the cops and saying I found a dead woman in the alley.
Yeah. To be honest, that's what I thought we were gonna do, but
Hold on, go make a phone call.
there's more than
But
one
to
way
be
to skin a
fair,
cat.
I
Let's
don't
go.
really feel like being alone right now.
Let's just go. Let's just go. I don't
Alright,
either.
so how many of us are dragging this corpse and where are we going with it? We're behind the diner. Or this soon to be corpse. Or do we do the interrogation here and hope he doesn't scream? Because I can muffle him until he wants to talk.
Well, we need the guy who was gonna interrogate him here.
I'm here.
You weren't gonna do that. We decided that last time when he said, "Hold on, Junior."
Oh.
Okay, so while we're waiting to figure out that, let's cut to the hospital, where we have Walter and John.
Ah, yes.
So you were taken to. She wanted to take you to a hospital in the city for plot purposes. I mean, because they have better facilities, and you are at St. Luke's Hospital, which is located at 113th Street in New Amsterdam.
Ah, no.
So that is, it's actually a little bit west of where you are right now, where everybody else is. How bad were you hurt, Walter?
I took 8 points of damage, so I'm not sure if I was eviscerated or if it was just like a really bad scar.
And what's your total? What are you?
God damn it, where's it hiding? Crap. I think I was like 14.
Okay, so a little bit. Yeah, I mean, you're pretty bad with it. You're not Julian hurt, but
No, but
you certainly want to. Did anybody try and give Walter first aid on the way?
Let's see, do I have anything to first aid with?
Well, even like a stop the bleeding.
Sure. I got 30% to throw with this. Let's see if I don't murder. Let's see what
as long
happens.
as we don't botch, I should be okay.
Yeah. I failed. I just failed. Yeah. Didn't make it any better. Didn't make it any worse.
Checking to see if Erica has first aid, but I doubt it. I don't think that's really what we all have.
I'm rich to have first aid.
Yeah, she's well. So are you.
Yes, but I served in the war, and I'm a man. I was just an officer. My job was to tell the men to die.
That's true.
I mean, kill someone else.
I mean, kill other people. I told them to take hills they didn't want to take.
So you guys get to the hospital and check in, and Walter, you're put into the you go through triage, and because Erica Carlyle is there with her deep pockets, you get a room, and they are going to admit you, let you lay up. Are you injured at all, Les?
No,
John?
not at all.
Okay. So let's roll 3-die-3 to see how well Walter heals up. It's going to take. You're going to have to be laid up for a little while though.
Okay.
Which is great because you guys have a bunch of things you have to read.
Yeah,
I got books.
Yeah, I looked from the French book and that. As I grabbed Life as a God and the Conic manuscripts. What's the third one in English?
Okay, you have the Panoptic manuscripts, which is in English.
Yep.
It is in Middle English. It's not like very readable English.
It's going to take
So you will have to, and that'll take a little bit on your part. People of the Monolith, which is in English. It's actually poems.
Sorry about that, guys.
That's okay. My Life as a God, which is in rambling script, also in English.
Yep.
And the last is Selections de Livre de Vion, which is in French.
Okay. Well, I have the French book with me.
Do you speak French?
No.
How do I?
The other book.
Okay, so
I just looked at him because I thought he needed another book.
It's
actually the
actually
ladies.
selection. It looks the French book looks like it's part of a book. It looks like somebody took a book, grabbed a bunch of pages from it, tore it out of the spine, and then kind of cobbled it back together. So it's definitely not in the greatest shape. It's like a bundle of parchment.
Right.
Ew.
Okay.
Mr. Randolph, by chance, did you happen to grab a French to English dictionary while we were in her library?
Sure. I think I can suppose I can grab one of those. Sure, I can charm her.
Perhaps you could charm one of these lovely nurses and see
Erica
if one
Carlyle
speak French.
says that she says, "Oh well, I can read that." She got a 7 on her French roll.
Ooh, excellent.
Nice.
But she takes one look at it, and she flips through it a little bit and says, "I don't want to have anything to do with this book. This is a bad, bad book."
Oh, what's so bad about it?
My brother, it looks
It
like
was
my
her book.
brother was into some, well, it's her brother.
Oh.
My brother was into some bad, bad shit, and this is a bad, bad book. And if you guys want it, that's fine, because I want to have nothing to do with it. But when I say I want to have nothing to do with it, I don't want to translate it.
Understandable. Some things are too terrible for the gentle of our species. Yep. Console her. Yep. Good, I console her. Don't worry, baby. Everything's gonna be all right. We're gonna take care of this.
I'm gonna take care of
There's no chance that Walter could try and persuade her to read it, is there?
You would have to impale it, because she impaled her French roll, and she does not like what she read.
Yeah, John doesn't have enough power to pull that off. Fail that roll. Nope.
There is no harm in trying.
No,
I
you
tried.
can try.
I failed. I failed my persuade roll. He's not doing that on my account. I may be Randolph, but
Well, I know I passed, but I didn't crit.
Yeah, I failed.
I got a 44.
No, she really doesn't want that.
I'm certain with some dictionary and a little bit of application, you can make that work out.
She's not going. She's not going to persuade you not to. She's not going to prevent you, but you can see she's visibly shaken by what is contained in that book.
You know, put my arm around her.
I'm sure I can persuade one of these lovely nurses to find someone who might be able to speak French and help me with it.
And that's the thing, is you actually need somebody who knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know what?
Rolls are for.
James, if you have regular dice, I'll let you re-roll that because we banned dice free.
Okay.
Yeah, got my rocks.
See what we can do. That does not do it. That is an 84.
Are you using these dice? No.
Ooh.
Okay. Oh, we have the same dice, man.
Yep.
You just like showing
I'd have
off
to give
your
up
dice.
because you're second degree.
Made a rock.
Okay. Let's move on for the time being. We have 2 other books.
Okay.
Let's see.
What would you like to look at?
I'll look at the monolith one. I think that was the one that John left me.
Yes.
John's working his way through my life as a god. Got a suspicion.
Now, People of the Monolith, it's English, it's poetry. Just glancing at it, it looks like the themes of this thing are all of menace, horror, crushing nihilism. Some of the poems are called Out of the Old Lands, The Strutter in Darkness, and of course the title, People of the Monolith. You get the sense, and I'm quoting here, that the stark horror of the poet's words are not tempered by the beauty of his writing. You figure it'll take about a week to read the thing to and understand what's going on within that book. Now, you
Well, I'm
do
pretty
have
sure
some time.
Yeah.
Give me a. Do you have Cthulhu Mythos, don't you?
No, I don't.
Oh. Do you have a cult?
Just base.
Might as well make the roll.
All right. Grab those dice.
You always ask me to help. He's always pop in.
What is base on a cult?
That's a good question.
Not 5.
Damn it! I got a 0.8.
Ooh.
With a 0.8, you notice that the book is bound in a very strange leather. It doesn't look like any other leather that you've ever seen before.
Ooh.
There are no noses or freckles on it. It just
What is
very,
Ooh,
very strange
sweet
texture.
scrotum skin.
Steve,
If you rub it,
if you want, we could introduce the spend luck rule from 7th.
ooh,
If you spend points of luck, you can make up the difference between what you rolled and your skill. So if you spent 3 luck, you would have made your occult skill.
Okay,
If you
now if
then you would be permanently down that luck though.
Or you could wait for me to show
Oh,
back
okay,
up.
so if
Because
you spend those luck points, you don't get them back. You can't get them back.
No,
Yeah,
you
so
gradually
you
just
go
get
from,
unluckier.
I got plenty of occult, and I can always just pop back into your room anytime you need.
Well, you're still there. You're not. This is like you guys.
Oh, then I'm still there. I can take a crack at that. I got plenty of occult.
Yeah, take a crack at it.
Yep, that's 12 out of 65.
Okay.
God damn, you are a cult king.
Yes.
Freemason, huh?
You realize that this particular volume is bound in something that you recall from just general studies as Chthonian skin. It's a special kind of leather made from these mythical extra-dimensional beings that you've read about, and you half believe that they don't exist and this is some mock-up, but just the slight feeling of revulsion that you get from touching it kind of gives you a little bit of the heebie-jeebies. Not enough for a sanity roll, but you get a little bit shaken up by it.
Well, what you're feeling here is the occult equivalent of the Piltdown Man in the binding of this material. It feels like something Chthonian, heard about it in some books. Yeah, it's all mythological. Easy, crazy mythological people with their crazy mythological Piltdown Man. Like a fake unicorn saw the Barn Bailey once. Definitely, yeah, definitely, that's what it is. That's completely utterly what it is. And here, you hold it. Yeah, hold that.
Hold that here.
Yeah.
Feels like pig leather.
Sure, yes, that's probably what it is. I'm certain that's what it is, yes. It's cleverly baked up pig leather. That's totally what it is.
We had one of these at the sideshow. We told everyone it was the Book of the Dead.
Yeah.
Told them human flesh.
Oh, yes. Book of the Dead. And human flesh. That's the clever stuff. What, you want the triggers?
Well, Randolph, with a permanent line on my midsection here, I think I might be a little preoccupied with these books.
Yeah.
As I have nothing else to do but wait. Would it be all right if I make a phone call?
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
a
I'm sure
phone?
there's a phone around here in the hospital. There's a halfway decent hospital.
I would like Walter to make a phone call to Miss River Jovanika.
Okay.
Hopefully she picks up.
Roll your luck.
This is an old number. I don't know if she's still at it.
Can you spell Jovanika?
Jovanka.
Where's your on, Carol?
Jovanka.
Yeah.
It's on my name tag.
Oh, it is.
Where's she one of them carny people hung up with back in the day?
Well, let's let Kim. I don't know if this is good luck or bad, but we can let Kim make the luck roll to see if she's in or not.
I'm not home.
I look forward to the
Okay.
answering machine.
He's not doing lady machines. He's lady things.
40.
What is your luck?
My luck is 75.
Fortunately for you, River is home.
Ring, 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 ring.
What do you want? I'm busy.
Ah, always the delicate flower. Hello, River. It's Walter.
Walter. Oh. Oh, hello. How you doing?
How you
How is
doing?
my Amazon?
Oh,
My dear,
beautiful. And then I pulled away for a second and said, "Shut up! Sit still." Go on.
River, I apologize for interrupting whatever activities you're involved with, but my dear, I think I've gotten into a bit of trouble and I could use a little help.
What sort of help?
I would say about 8 inches of help.
What the fuck?
What?
How long the line?
John Randolph.
Oh my word!
8 inches, huh? Well, that's
Yes.
impressive.
Some acquaintances of mine and I have run into some not friendly people, and I'm in the hospital right now. And I think this is going to be similar to one of the shakedown jobs you helped me with in the past. I'm definitely going to need some muscle.
Well, I think I can help with that.
You're the first person Of course, you were the first person I thought to call.
Well, I'm flattered. Well, Walter, dear, let me take care of one little teensy thing, and then I'll be there right away.
I'm here waiting.
All right. Shut up! All right then. See you soon.
Break a leg
Kisses.
for me, sweetie.
Will do. Will do.
I can just imagine River just going over. It's like, you have no idea who the hell you were interrupting. I'm gonna fuck you over.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna take a look at that. My life as a god.
Okay. It appears to be a diary autobiography of one Montgomery Crompton. He looks like he was like an English aristocrat, like a lesser second or third son of a lesser family. So they shipped him off to war, and he ended up in Egypt, where he got involved in some freaky shit.
There that goes.
You figure it'll take about 2 weeks to read this thing.
See. How about that narcotic manuscript?
Okay, that's the big one. That is the big one. It is in English, and if you can give me a read English roll.
Oh yeah, I got that at 90. And I make it with 76.
Okay. Getting past all the Tolkien-esque wording of everything.
Why not a few of the Sur Sota?
It looks like it's going to take a while to muddle through the whole thing. About 45 weeks if you want to give it a thorough reading. We'll go over the skim rules offline if you want to go that way.
I'm going to plow through this thing.
Okay, it's going to take you a while.
Yeah, that one I plowed through later after I plowed through My Life with a God, though.
Yeah, I mean, you have to spend like considerable amounts of time reading these things to really get the gist and the benefits
Yeah.
of what they have. But it's just glancing at it, it looks like a collection of pre-human mythology.
Ooh, spicy.
So it's got like catalogs of pre-human races. You actually recognize the word Chthonian in there, just because it's fresh in your mind. It looks like there's a catalog, a section of legendary figures and deities. Part of it talks about a land called Hyperborea. And then the third part is actually a history of the book itself, because it wasn't originally, you can kind of get the gist, it wasn't originally written in English. It's been translated and retranslated from something, who knows what it was. But it looks like a lot of it has to do with making contact between humans and like these prehistoric things.
Ooh. Yeah.
So, but it is going to take a while to piece through. So yeah.
Yeah, that one reserved for later. After I finish plowing through My Life with God, because that sounds like the lighter read for the crazy cult who wants to kill me and everything I love.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, Walter, you're back awake. Yeah.
So while you guys are doing that, taking a look at these books, let's go see what's happening in the torture chamber. I mean the interrogation chamber.
All right, so Lucy had. Well, I might have missed something while I was on the phone with the boss. What's Lucy doing?
Lucy's pacing. She's not trying to have anything to do with you right now.
Now that you said that, Rodney, I picture it's like Five Nights at Freddy's. The boss is just like, yeah, thanks for,
all right, we're good, guys.
Rodney.
Hang on. I gotta go wind up the music box. Miss Lucy.
Yes. What?
You know, it seems you're a little nervous, and I know we're doing some rather distasteful activity. Would you mind doing me a favor?
Depends on the favor.
Well, it's a very simple favor. I'm planning on going to the hospital after this. Give her like my calling card or whatever that has my address on it, and the key to my apartment. Go to this address. This is my apartment here in Harlem. In the bedroom, in the bedroom closet, there's a green suitcase. I need that suitcase.
Hey, you're sending me to your apartment alone.
It's my apartment. They ain't seen my apartment.
Yeah, but they've seen us. We lost them earlier, but we were followed. I don't know if it's the same people, but we had somebody eyeballing us too.
Oh, well then. And maybe one of these fine gentlemen would escort you to my apartment.
Lucy looks at the completely silent soldiers and remembers the whole incident inside of the office. And isn't so sure that's a good idea either.
What was Randall's rank?
In for a penny, in for a pound.
I do not remember. I know he's a higher rank than Mr. Jackson. What is
Both those guys are gone?
Yeah, I know, right?
Sorry.
I'm not sure.
What rank were you? They want to know.
I was grabbing dinner. It's like
Is that what they
What
call
am I wrong?
it these days?
Alright.
What rank
What
was...
was Randall's rank in the military?
for what? Oh, in the military?
Yeah,
I never made that. Major.
he was a major.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
come
just
on,
gonna say
colonel.
that.
It's got to be a colonel.
Okay, fine. It's a colonel.
I like
Or is he
Colonel.
gonna-
Colonel Savage. I get to say Colonel Colonel all day now.
Well, he's British and possibly an aristocrat, so yeah, he could buy colonelship.
All right. Colonel.
Yeah, sir. I'm gonna hold my monocle. I'm just kidding. I don't have a monocle.
But, Clark,
I'm sure you and your associate here
Sorry,
have.
look at a beggar with this monocle.
Yes.
Perhaps you don't know
What?
how rich.
Fine, I got one. Just no, I don't have a monocle. I'm not gonna have a monocle. All right.
I assume you and your associate here have things wrapped up as to obtaining the information we require from this scoundrel. I'm gonna like bump him with my boot.
actually, Steve,
Yes.
is there a possible way I could get in contact with Jinxie and see if he'd go with me?
And we do that too.
This NPC that I told you about.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Because that's somebody that they wouldn't particularly know, and I feel a little safer with somebody they didn't know.
Yes, you can pick up Jinxie.
That's what I do. I was like, thank you for that. I'll take care of this. I'll be back shortly.
Alright.
Okay, so
Green
you and Jinxie are going to get
in the
the
department to get the suitcase.
Okay.
So
We're dragging
what
this
do you-
man up the side of a building here.
Okay. Fire escape?
Do you really want to go up first? The voice of this goes to the did you fall off a fire escape early?
If we got to.
Okay. When you wish you had Morocco.
Could we?
I wish I had a jetpack.
We could pretend like he's a drunk and try to just walk him up to the front lobby and up the stairs, but that's kind of risky.
Yeah.
He's
What building are you doing this at?
Well,
Currently, we're at the fucking.
we're in an alley by the diner. So is there a building close by?
You're surrounded by buildings. You're in New York.
All right. What's the closest one?
And you are in an alley, and there are plenty of fire escapes into the alley because that's what alleys are for.
Right.
Okay, well let's. I think we should just put in the effort and get up one.
Y'all might have to carry them, because I'm gonna shape.
Let's do it. Private. What's your name again?
Private Johnson.
Yeah. Let's do it, Private Johnson. Lift with your legs.
All right, sir.
All right, hold on 1 second.
I don't think this will be easy, sir.
Okay. So, this guy is size 9. I think you guys can probably get this accomplished, but
Yeah.
give
still roll for
me the. What is your combined strength?
Mine is 12. What's yours?
Spence disappeared. Oh, there he
I
is.
think he's finding himself.
And
Sorry, I missed the roll. What am I supposed to roll?
you're not. I
No,
just
what's
need to know
your-
what strength?
what-
is.
Strength size.
Just your strength.
No, just
Okay. Well then, 10. 10.
No.
What is?
What is your strength?
Oh, 7.
Okay.
Ooh.
Good lord.
Never said I was
Between us,
strong.
we have 19. Between us, we have 19.
Yeah. So he.
Maybe you
if
shouldn't
he
have
was a
said
9.
Lucy voice. He's got a strength of
Okay. Why don't you roll this? You need to just get below a 95 to get this guy left up the building.
I'm gonna roll it.
Mr. Roll it.
And we banned Dice Stream, right?
Yep.
I should clear Dice Stream. I should clear it. It gave me a 94. Okay. I got a 66.
Okay, you get this guy. He's not 250 pounds. That's just a fat man. He's like 90 pounds. Get this guy up the side of the building. He's flopping around. Womp. You're on the roof with an unconscious man.
I pray over him.
Can we tell if we were spotted by any passerby?
Why don't you give me a spot hidden roll?
Shoot. I think I only have base. Yeah. 36. I did not make it.
All right, I'll do a check real quick.
All right.
I got a 65 skill, but I got a 66 roll.
You could spend a luck.
You could spend
Or
a
you
luck.
could push the roll.
You're doing that spending
That's
thing?
true. You could push.
How do you push?
How would you push the roll, though? You have to be able to. You would get another chance to
Okay.
roll it,
But
but you have to have a good excuse. And if you fail it, something bad happens.
Oh, jeez.
It's a spot hidden roll, so.
We would get spotted, probably.
Or you
Yeah.
fall.
For sure. I don't know.
You could fall. That would suck.
That's true. We don't know how high up we are.
Well, we
Or
don't
pretty
have
high.
we don't have skyscrapers at this point yet.
Right. Well, I mean, I know we're not on top of like
So
the
you're having
some similar.
you're having maybe 20 stories tops, which is really 19 because they didn't name the 13th floor 13.
Right.
So,
You're high up there. You're just
you know what?
not-
If we get spotted, we get spotted. We'll be out in like 5 minutes or something, right?
All right.
I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna persuade him quick.
Okay. Well, let's grab the guy by the shirt and slap him. See if we can wake him
oh,
up.
wait, hold on.
He
How
wakes
are we
up.
holding him? Never mind.
You guys are like, I guess, carrying him like, up on the arm. So you kind of holding him up. So I
Okay.
can slap him across.
Yeah.
Wake him up. Wake up, sunshine.
He wakes up. He blinks at you. And he blinks at you.
And he blinks at me. Now,
Your friend is kaput.
I was having breakfast with a fine singer and a pretty lady. And you guys come in with all your spying crap and ruin my morning. You killed the lady. You beat me up. I'm not very happy. I dragged these two gentlemen out of bed before their morning booze. They're not happy.
I don't drink, sir.
Play along, Turtle. You've never done this before, have you?
He says, "Your happiness is of no concern to me."
Oh, but my happiness is of a concern to you. Will you show the gentlemen our accommodations?
I headbutt him.
I was gonna have you guys like try to hang him over to push him
Yeah, I
over.
was gonna say. I think we're supposed to hang him over the side.
We can do that too, but I headbutt him.
Okay, you headbutt him first, and then I say, I think we're supposed to hang him over the side.
He passes
Right
out.
after.
He passes out.
Yeah, he didn't have much health.
Private Johnson, did I order you to headbutt the man? I couldn't.
So
Yeah,
necessary,
sorry.
sir.
Wonderful. I got Mutt and Jeff as associates now.
Yeah. Well, they're military. They're not used to having to work. No offense to all you military guys watching this.
They're limey British. That's what you get.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we slap him again and wake him up again.
I guess that made no sense what I said, because look what the military does these days.
We do not treat them well.
All right. Is he awake again?
Um,
All right.
just be careful, he's got 1 hit point.
I'm gonna first. Should I first aid him just to make sure he doesn't die? Nah,
The first
we'll
time
wake him
somebody
up.
did that.
We'll wake him up later.
Okay, so he's up. Are you dangling him?
I would just say, like, just kind of like hold his, since you got his arm, just kind of hold his head over. Because I'm
Okay,
sure he's woozy. He's not really able to stand on his own. But not far enough out you have to make strength checks not to drop him.
Okay,
Yeah. We're just leaning his head over.
fair enough. He says, nice view. Make a knowledge roll, all of you guys.
I got a 4.
All right, well,
No.
4.
Shoot.
The 4 lets you know
58.
that this guy is not from around here. He's got an accent. It's pretty thick, and it sounds like, because you nailed that roll, it sounds like he could be from Central East Africa, probably Kenya.
Yeah.
They don't have places like this in Kenya, do they? Drag him up, boys.
Wes is on the move.
What do you ask to do? String him up?
Drag him
Oh,
up.
pull him
Yeah,
up.
bring him.
Pull him back
Yeah,
up.
hold him up right
Okay.
again, and not headbutt
I
him.
thought we were gonna tie him up. Okay.
Who's got rope? I don't have any rope.
Yeah, I was gonna say you brought rope. What? You're gonna use your licorice whip?
Always
I don't
bring
like
rope.
Licorice whip. Candyman had a licorice whip.
I take off my belt, and we can tie him up with my belt.
No, we don't need to restrain him. He's already like 1 hit point.
Yeah, he's not gonna.
Alright.
What do you want him to know, or
You're
what do you want to ask him?
totally in your power. I mean, you just have to work him over.
Say what?
You got to work him over a little.
We can't work him over too much.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give him first aid then to try to make sure we don't destroy. Make sure we don't kill him. Yeah, I didn't make that. Okay. I had 93.
So, do we know anything about this guy at all?
You know he's
At
from
all?
Africa.
Let's
No, he's from Africa. We don't know like if he's in an occult or if he is an occultist.
let's
Well, he was
search. and see
carrying
if
the
he's
same
got anything
machine
on.
as the other people were.
So, do we know that he's an occultist then? Yes.
Yeah, I think we can make that assumption.
Yeah.
Let's search him while he's woozy. See if we get anything off of him, because he doesn't appear to want to talk, and we can't beat on him.
Well, can I?
You can psychology him if you want.
Yeah, I could like psychology. I
I mean,
guess
you're a man of God. You're supposed to
I
be.
can psychoanalyze. Can I find out like what would scare him? Like, do I have any idea?
Why don't you say something and roll?
Okay. I don't know anything about him to like say anything. I want to like figure something out about
He's
him.
from Africa.
I know
Ask
he's
him
from
who does he work
Africa.
for. I'm gonna ask him who does he work for in Kenyan.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because I have a 41 in or Swahili. Sorry, not Kenyan.
That's okay.
Swahili.
That's all right.
I do not make it, so it doesn't matter.
Well, no.
I look like a dumb white
No,
guy.
I mean, no. it's not like you're trying to read the Kenyan version of the Necronomicon here. I mean, he can understand what you're saying.
Okay.
So what are you saying? Who do you work for?
Yeah. Who sent you?
So I work for no one. No one sent me.
Well, that's a lie. Obviously. Slap him.
I want to find out what his plans are. What were his plans here?
My plans are not for anybody of you to know.
Walter really wishes he was there.
What was the guy at the Juju House's name? Silas?
Silas.
Why did Silas send you after us?
Silas is a fool. You're
a fool?
You will be fed to the mouth. You will suffer the hunger that wails in the pit.
Ooh. I want to tell him that the pit will fail, and that ultimately his mighty being will not end this world. For I know what will end this world.
Oh God.
He laughs at you and says, "The pit's not going to end the world, only you."
Yeah.
Mm.
I want to search him.
Okay, he just has like little, nothing of relevance. I mean, he might have like a thing or two that looks all hoodoo-ish. What's your luck?
Let me see. Hold on. 50 with the gambler.
Anything?
It's like bags with herbs stuffed in it, stuff like that. Nothing.
He's carrying some juju, but
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Now, give me a knowledge roll.
Ooh. I make it 45, and I'm at
Not
80.
you.
Oh.
Right.
Stop rolling.
Sorry, you haven't. Ronnie's actually been to the Juju house yet.
I got a 49 with a 70 knowledge.
Okay. It looks like the same kind of stuff that came out of Silas's shop.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you got this guy talking, he's not shutting up. He's going on and on about the bloody pit and the Chakotay, and all you guys will become one, and you'll be the mouths to feed.
This just sounds like nonsense.
Yeah, I agree. This guy's a few aces short of a deck. However, I think he has greater usefulness as a message. Is there anything we can tie him to?
Yeah, there's a water tower.
All right. Now we'll use my necktie to tie this guy, bind his hands around one of the support legs.
Okay.
Make sure he's good and tight, and we'll leave him up there because I got to see a doctor.
You want me to finish him, or are we just gonna leave him like this?
At this point, all it would really take is a light kick, I think.
Or a very hot cup of tea.
I'm a hunter. I'm merciful. We just.
You know what? Do what you want with him. And I'll just go ahead and start heading down the fire escape. So you guys want to wave that hunting knife in his eyes and shit?
No, let's go.
Okay, it's about this point where Lily and her buddy arrive back in the alley with the suitcase.
Ah, good. I needed that.
She hands it to you. Well, I hope whatever you need is in there. How'd it go with your friend upstairs?
Ah, he crazy. Crazy cultist.
You know,
So,
I don't know too many sane people who be running around the city with machetes.
well, you know, there's
Waggle my
not a
eyebrows.
lot of sane people you in touch with right now, so we'll leave it at that.
Now,
Buddy got a car?
Richard and Randy are going down, the guy is still fit to be tied, even though he is tied. And he does say, and he says it in Swahili, so Nick, you can understand it. He says, "Soon the bloody tongue will come back to earth, and all will suffer in its wake. What is my fate in comparison to its glory?" And then he starts laughing. But really deeper than that.
You speak. He's a madman. I don't really relay what he says because it just sounds like nonsense.
Sounds like
speak
the
about
7-Up guy from the 80s. Oh, oh. There we go. All right, so let's cut back to the hospital where Walter is convalescing and River Javanka is coming to aid him. And Wes is there too.
Yep. Also, River, you note that Brass Knuckles had plus 2 to damage.
Say what?
Brass Knuckles had plus 2 to damage.
Yes.
So can I have some?
Yeah, I bought some. Yeah, I bought some. Yeah, on the shopping list.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys can
brass,
strap up,
my favorite.
strap up however you want.
Oh yeah.
I think she has some already.
Yep. Here you go, Walter.
Well-
Here's more gun food.
I always can use one for the other hand.
A little more gun proof.
So,
Yep.
with River as a size 16, what would her height be?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Is she like well over 6 feet tall, or
See, size 16, so give
Probably.
probably about 6'2", ish.
Yeah, I mean,
You gotta shave off a little bit, given
depends
that
on how stocky she is.
that too.
Kind
yeah.
of an amalgamation between
Yeah.
height and girth.
okay?
What's her strength? What's her strength?
16.
Yeah, so she's probably not quite as tall as she is thick, like built.
Yeah.
She has
So a
biceps
strong
out
woman.
of your head.
And don't you forget it!
The steroids is, they've been treating you a little rough, huh?
Yep.
Steroids, what are those?
It's no good. It's training.
Yeah, it's something.
Listen, in Walter's past, he has learned that you do not argue with a woman who can lift a horse.
She can crush your head with her thighs.
Yes. And I have.
Oh my.
Did I ever tell you what happened to Steely Dan 2?
What are these strange dents in Steely Dan?
Alrighty, so what's going on in the hospital room?
Yeah, I've been flipping this book. I've been flipping the books the last 2 hours.
I've given Randolph my list of things I want. I'm just hoping he's got them all.
Oh, I came back with them. Yep. Got you some more bullets. Got you some more bullets. Got you. What is that? Got you like 4 clips, and that should do it. Each clip would hold about
Well, as long as it's something that can be well hidden within the bed. I don't want something that's...
It's a 30. It's a 38.
Okay. That
A
should do.
Tommy gun.
Well, no, I was worried it was going to be like, those... I don't know,
Rifles?
German pistols that are like long with a long clip.
Yeah, that's Yeah.
Okay,
Not for a competent era.
Clearly, I show
Yeah.
my hand at knowing weapons well, especially firearms. But
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Unless you're in trenches, you wouldn't like to see something like that flying around.
I had made a very simple rider saying that I needed a pack of smokes, a
Yep.
deck of cards,
Yep. Got to do that.
a gun that's easily hidden,
You already had one. Picked it up with a cop.
the knife that I was using to make sure that's in the pillow,
Yep, got
and
that.
a doctor's coat if you can find one. Thank you, Randolph. I think I should be good to go.
That was hard to get a hold of. I'll look into that. But yep, here's some bolts in the meantime.
All right, so I need an idea roll from either or both of Wesley and Walter.
Okay.
I definitely make that with 23.
That dice, correct?
Not no.
Okay.
That's just failure. You just ask him to fail.
Am I there already?
What do you
Yes,
do?
you're arriving there.
Oh yeah, make a note that each clip will hold 6 bullets.
Okay.
I got you 4 of them.
I got a 34. I passed my idea roll.
Okay. You both think that it's very, very odd that the cops came looking for you or these books while you were there. You just think that it's just too much of a coincidence. Now you know that what they had said that they were part of this thing, but you're thinking that it can't be every cop. The whole force can't be
paranoid.
Yeah. No one has that much money to buy the entire force.
It might behoove you to maybe contact a cop that you might be able to trust. A cop maybe that you've met before.
Oh yeah, good old officer. What's his name? Yes, our friend Officer
Lieutenant Martin Poole.
Yeah, Lieutenant Martin Poole. Yes, yes.
That way you can cover your rears with these cops, because the butler, nobody's that good.
Well, I'm still wondering if the butler didn't do anything when these guys were attacking us. I'm almost thinking the butler was part of the problem.
The butler, a really incompetent one.
You're just ruined by Scott Snyder, who made Alfred into Battle Alfred.
Yeah.
So, Randolph, what do you think about this cult? There's no way they would have the entire police force
No.
in their back pocket.
Even Capone could pay off every single cop. The other ones are just too scared or lazy to deal with them.
Well, make another idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, 11.
32.
Okay. You also think that maybe it's not a question of money that bought these cops, but maybe these cops are true believers.
God. Dang it.
Well, I'll be frank with you. I've done plenty of my my tasks at entrapment with the law, and these ones tended to be a little more fanatical. I don't think these guys were forced to come look for us.
Yeah. They actually believe it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of the free and dissenting myself, but I don't believe half this craziness. Sane man, American man, Southern man. We don't go in for no nonsense. Even the Lord and our cotton.
Well, just because you don't believe in it doesn't mean other people can't.
Yes, crazy, hogwashy people.
That's true, but those are hogwashy people that try to kill you.
Yes, clearly, I know.
With magic.
Not magic.
Well,
No
magic didn't work, so you don't quite know about that, but
Nope.
they thought they were doing it.
The crazy man probably had too much moldy bread.
All right. So it's at this point where Erica starts weeping. She just can't take it anymore. Her and her stupid brother and the consequences of his bullshit.
Okay.
She starts going on about how
Okay.
she blames this woman that she refers to as that witch. He was
Don't be jealous.
Comfort time.
Roger was never a stable boy. He was always getting into trouble, but he was turning his life around, and then she came. She came. She came in from, I don't know, she was from another
don't worry.
country. She wasn't.
Old John and boys here.
She wasn't American.
Boys here. Don't worry.
She wasn't American. She was from Africa. And he changed. He changed when she started coming around. He started hanging out with some very strange people.
Mhm.
He started getting into trouble again, spending money, and then I introduced him to Dr. Houston, and I thought he was doing well, but then he dragged the doctor off on his stupid little quest to go to Egypt.
Well, I'm not going to cock block Randolph here. You do your thing, sir.
That's your,
Or maybe you will.
that's your cue.
Wes? Is Wes?
Is he stuck?
I think he's not moving.
Wes, you need to reboot.
No! It's your time to shine.
I know, right?
He was so excited.
Wes, no!
He just couldn't hold it anymore.
Okay, so while Wes is doing that, we have River comes in and sees this weeping woman crying on the shoulder of a man she doesn't know, and Walter looking on, holding himself in abeyance.
Do I notice River walk in?
Sure. She's not, unless she's, are you sneaking?
No.
Okay.
I'd say she's a little hard
I don't
to
bother
notice, not to
sneaking.
notice.
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
I want
boom,
people to know
boom,
who I am.
boom.
You know, I want people to recognize
Snoo,
me. I need Bad to the Bone to be playing. Bad to the Bone.
What are yours?
No, it's just when River walks in. I want Walter to be like, sort of puts his hands up in the air and says, "I didn't make her cry. It was not me."
That's good because River is especially sympathetic towards women.
Hence the reason why Walter claims no involvement with her crying.
Last name?
Weber. Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
There's no card, right?
Nope.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night. See you next time.
I'm trying to see if I recognize people that come into the show.
She's gonna start scaring people. Hey, I know you.
I got a
Hey.
piece of camera the other way.
So I'm going to walk in and see what's going on. I'll give Walter a quizzical look, like, what did you do?
What have you gotten yourself into this time?
I am innocent.
And then I'll give him a, you know,
Proven
just
guilty.
kidding. Then I'll give him a, oh, just kidding, look. And I'll walk over to him and say, okay, so now, what's going on? You interrupted a perfectly good night for this. What's going on, Walter?
Well, it appears that have made some new friends. Friends with very sharp objects.
Hmm.
Pointy things.
Yeah. Not exactly
Is
the
that
most,
right?
Yeah. Not exactly the most friendly of people. Walter lifts up his shirt and sort of shows the gash that has gone across his belly.
Oh.
Do you do that to my Walter?
Ooh. All right, where are they?
Well,
Damn it, we lost Wes again.
Mr. Randolph and I had dispatched with them, but I think our greatest concern is that there would be more. This is why I thought I could use a feminine touch on this particular job.
Just FYI, my appearance is only 8. So
Hence
if you're
the
looking for me
sarcasm.
to attract somebody,
Oh no, there is. This is thickly laced with sarcasm.
okay, I understand.
Walter
Feminine
knows that River could rip him in half. Still gonna push his luck with her.
Okay, and we're back.
He's back.
Here you are.
Wes is back.
Okay, so River has entered the room
Okay, how's it happen?
while Erica is crying on your shoulder.
Yep. There. Remember the mighty Randolph Mansion, Manor House and Horses, blah, 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 cotton fields.
She used to like you.
He starts whistling Dixie while she's sobbing.
Nothing more comforting than Dixie. It was Abe Lincoln's favorite song. Sorry.
You sang Dixie while she cried, huh?
You're a monster.
It's comforting.
Well, let's go back. No, it isn't. Let's go back to Walter. Try and figure out what is going on in Erica's mind.
Okay, well,
Yeah, Walter, what's her problem?
uh,
Same group of friends? Hmm?
yeah, her friends made a terrible mess in the boudoir. Right now, River, I'm thinking that the nest is going to be thrown out the window, and we're going to need to make this a more physical altercation with some folk. And I'm just hoping that your calendar might be free for a little while.
Yeah. Is an opening just came up. So whatever you need me, you got it, Walter. You got it.
Splendid, my dear. As you can see, I'm not going to be going too far out of the hospital, but if you don't mind going with Mr. Randolph for a moment or two while I just sort of catch up on some reading. I'll be with you guys once I've sort of stitched myself a little bit here, but in the meantime, if you don't mind helping Mr. Randolph with our friends, I'm sure that would be greatly appreciated. Walter does the little eye bat.
Yep, don't worry.
Well, Walter, you know you could always charm the socks off of even me. So you got it.
Thank you, Brooke.
Okay. Walter and Erica needs to get some air. She's very upset about all this. It's kind of hitting her right now that whatever her brother was up to,
Hey there.
that it's starting to
Absolutely.
affect her life now. and she doesn't think that it's going to stop anytime soon because these people know about her brother and know what she had.
Never fear, Erica. We have the books, and I will bring the fight to them. Their blood shall coat this city like there's no tomorrow.
Okay.
Erica's kind of looking at you now like, what the fuck have I stumbled into? I have these cultists attacking me in my home. I have this crazy southern cracker talking about coating in blood. All I want is a freaking hug, and this guy is sitting there talking about painting the streets red.
Vengeance! How does the other one not want that?
Lucy got a sudden chill realizing what just happened.
I'm offering protection. The best protection possible. By avenging the slight. I'm offering her vengeance. It's comforting.
Sometimes people want actual comfort.
I'm offering that too. Got my hand on the shoulder. Let's try this again. We're gonna double down. We're gonna double down to shoulder pad.
Remember, if you double down and you fail,
I
there are
succeeded.
consequences.
18. There we go.
Woo, thank God.
There. I'll protect you with every
She's
fiber of my
intoxicated by the permeating smell of whiskey in your body.
Well, now, Erica is anything if not organized. So she knows that her house right now is probably unsafe. So she is going to take up a suite of rooms in the vicinity where she can hole up until this whole mess is cleared up.
Recommend a different name than the Carlyle name. Planche de Bois is a good name.
I'm surprised you didn't suggest Randolph.
I was just about to say that.
No. We don't.
But they know him.
That will attract the danger.
She's not inviting you.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's
Lucy.
going to get a suite of rooms that you can use to plan your next move and where she will feel safe.
Indeed. Yep. I'll get her the best kind of safety possible. Well-gauged safety.
Mm-hmm.
While you guys are getting your air in front of the hotel, who's all going with Julian to the hospital? You all go in, or is Julian?
I'll go with him. I'm too nervous to be by myself. That's the way Lucy's thinking.
I don't think Walter and I know you guys are walking or where you guys are at the moment.
No, you don't. You don't even know we're even doing anything, probably.
Well, then we might have a meetup happen here then.
Oh,
Yeah, the left and right hand don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll go with you guys. Why not? Let's go as a group.
Okay. So you
I'll even
arrive.
order Private Johnson to go.
It doesn't take much to get Private Johnson to go anywhere, does it?
I'm ordering him.
Okay. So
I'm glad y'all decided to join me.
we all end up magically. I don't understand how this happened at St. Luke's Hospital.
Yay.
Actually, you guys got there because it's the closest place to where you were.
Also, I'm pretty sure Jinxie
And it
was
hurt.
the one driving us. So there was no way she's going to just let Jinx take them.
And you're hurt.
Would anyone mind carrying around a shotgun in the city, or is that going to be a problem?
Is it concealable?
It's a shotgun. It's not. It's a kind of thing.
Do you want to saw some parts off?
Saw.
Unless you want to stick it someplace uncomfortable. Yeah.
We're going to just carry around a hunting bag, and it's going to get ready to go for a hunt that's not happening anytime soon.
Quite unseasonable for that trench coat, sir.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
No, it isn't. It's,
Sorry, sir.
it is
I'm not gonna
cold.
carry my.
Oh, he's good then.
It is cold. You are wearing coats.
Yep. Okay, I'm not quite in sawed-off shotgun paranoia yet. Yet.
Yeah, I don't have a shotgun
He's
skill
close
even.
to it. You can't use a shotgun, but you might consider it.
I'll have a shotgun. I bought a shotgun though. It'll be available
Now,
to me.
all this is going down. It's starting to get a little bit later on in the day. Julian Benoit, you are admitted to the hospital, and coincidentally, they only have room in one room. They put you in with Walter Wheel. How did that happen?
It must be
Remarkable.
so kind of mixed up.
Hey, you're the guy.
The pants to be moved.
You're the
No,
guy
no,
with
don't do this room.
You're the guy at the table that night.
Oh my God, the party is
What the
together.
hell happened to you, Walter?
Old man, hey, Randall, how are you doing, man?
I'll be damned. Julian Benoit.
Do I owe you money?
Miss Lucy,
Naturally.
There's a cash register right over there.
Miss Lucy, happy to meet you there. Happy to meet you.
John,
Yes.
Mr. Randolph, right?
Yes, indeed, yes.
Uh-huh.
Terrible thing about Jackson, isn't
And
it?
completely ignored him. Mr. Well, what happened to you?
Yeah, she's unimportant.
Lucy, I appear to have tripped and fell and burned a
look like
terrible
you
gash in
fell
the
off a
rose.
Oh, you are modest, sir. You are
Seems to
modest.
be
You were
a
cut down
lot
and
of
used.
tripping happening around here. Glancing back at you.
I share the tale of this man's brave facing against the horrors of impure and insane coppery.
If he's saying that loudly and the door's open, Lucy goes to close it.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Madmen they
I'm going
were.
to introduce myself to River by saying, I know everyone else in this room, so I don't really give a damn. Hi. I am the... You guys gave me a Colonel name, so yeah, I'm Colonel
Did you forget
Savage,
your
I
last
guess.
name? Colonel Savage, yes.
Colonel
Savage.
Savage. I'm rethinking this name now. Just
No, Colonel Savage
All
is
right.
perfect.
That'll do. You have not changed at all, Randall. You have not changed at all.
You could be Major Savage.
I shake your hand.
Major Savage. Should have
Probably
made your
be
name
better
Major
than
Punishment.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I should introduce you to my friend.
Are you for real?
That joke never gets old.
I was really hoping it wouldn't go there.
I think this is the second time it's gone there.
It probably
It
won't
is.
last.
Oh, it won't.
But,
Maybe it will.
Take a cigar and start smoking in the meantime.
Lucy, I'd love for you to meet a friend of mine, River. This is a wonderful new friend of mine, Lucille Jackson.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Jackson.
Lucy looks. Oh my! You're a large one.
Indeed.
And I will kind of flex my pecs while she is saying this to me.
Uh-huh.
Fastest hands on the eastern seaboard, that one.
John takes no real notice
You
of this.
know it.
I bet John doesn't.
John actually is strangely.
I think it's
I was
hard
going to say,
not to
actually,
take.
John might like this.
John is strangely curious about this.
You got very strong features, John.
Very strong.
Perhaps.
All right. It is at this point where the nurse comes in and says, if you ain't sick, you gotta leave. Visiting hours are between blah and blah.
I'm going to go up to her, stare her in the face, and say, "You sure about that?"
I'm positive about that. This is a hospital. You want your friend to die?
Lucy steps between them. It's like, I'm sorry, ma'am. We're leaving. We were just making sure they were settled in.
I just make sure that Walter has plenty of gun food stuffed underneath his pillow before I leave, and we.
Well, if they wanted us to die, they'd have to get in line anyway.
Read up and get well, dear. Yes, yeah, there is much to do ahead of us.
I'm going to look back to Walter and say, hey, you all right?
Oh, I have plans, dear. I'll be happy to tell you about them in the morning. In the meantime, get to know my friends very well. Help them out as best you can.
All right.
Sorry, River.
And I'll look at Julian and say, hey, you all right?
Hold up the suitcase.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'll
I
turn back to the
also
nurse and
remember-
say, now you take care of my boys, or I'll be back for you. And then I'll strut out the door.
Lucy looks at Walter. You have quite interesting associates. And leaves.
You
The nurse
have
pulls out a prank gun. No, just
you have no idea.
John just takes one last puff of his cigar and walks out.
you're smoking and
Wait until you meet Margot.
It's a hospital.
Yeah.
Of course he's
Yeah.
smoking.
Margot's a piece of
Of
work.
course he's smoking.
doctor
He's getting paid to
recommended.
smoke. He's getting paid to smoke.
Doctors recommend the nicotine. It cures
Okay.
anemia.
So this
Steve?
is what, yes.
Everyone has left except for Julian.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Sorry. No, Julian and Rodney, or yes, you guys are there. Sorry, I thought you meant everybody froze.
Seeing double.
Everybody was kind of sitting there.
No problem. I just wanted to. The only
Yeah.
reason I'm asking is that I've been gassed terribly. Am I still able to sort of get out of bed?
Yeah, you guys, you're not as bad as you think you are. I mean, you're bad,
Okay.
but you're not dying. And Julian's been stabilized with first aid, so both of you guys are in
We're
perfect.
just getting checked out, make sure not infected and shit like that.
Yeah, and you're gonna, you want to gain some hit points back.
Yeah.
But I thought I'd give you time to read a little bit.
Julian, I'm going to be right back. Give me about an hour. And I
Okay.
proceed to put on the doctor's coat and walk out for a moment. And I go systematically to each room and knock on the door and go, "Hello, I'm your doctor today. We have a special for your visit today, if you care to discuss it with us. And I am going to see if anyone wants the discount special for their visit to this particular hospital. Basically,
I
I'm
would.
going to be running a con on almost every patient here.
He's
Okay.
fleecing the ER.
Okay.
I cannot believe I did not see this coming. Oh wait,
All right.
why would I
completely
receive
So
saw this
let's-
coming.
I kind of saw it coming, but not really.
John would never have.
Okay. So let's do it like this. Let us unroll.
I gotta pay for my doctor's bills. I mean, come on.
Or you could just, dash before they actually
Okay.
charge you.
So there are, we'll say on a D20 I rolled a 9, so there's 9 patients that you can see this way. You can
Okay.
make it to 9.
Perfect.
All right. I'm not going to make you roll 9 times. Let's roll
Okay.
once. Let's roll once, and then we'll roll to see how many of those are. If you succeed, we'll see how many of those are giving money.
Okay.
Unless you want to play it all out. I mean, it's up to you.
Well, for the sake of time, I'll go with the short route for now. If we had more time, I'd have fun seeing how many characters you can come up with. Let's see what we can do with this. Now, with this, do you want this to be a persuade roll or fast talk or?
Seems like a fast talk.
Yeah, I would say that's a fast talk. What do you? Unless you have a special con roll that you.
Unfortunately, I put my stuff into fast talk and persuade, so I assume that was sort of covering my bases.
Yeah, why don't you can do whichever one is higher.
Okay, that would be my persuade. I got a 66, which with an 80 that passes.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's roll a d10 and see how many of these guys have the odd numbers. No, I'll tell you what. We'll roll a d6 and a d3. So you're going to have a minimum of 2.
Okay.
So I rolled 6. So you can work this on 6 people.
Perfect.
That'll work. If you want to role play like the sample of it,
okay,
that's fine.
We'll just do like one, and then just assume
we'll do one that's
sort
representative of the lot.
Yeah. Yay. Just knock on the door and say, "Evening. How are we doing today?"
Hold on, let me get an NPC.
No problem.
I knew I rolled these things up for a reason.
Glad I could get you some use out of them.
Okay. Okay, there is a woman who is pulled up in here. Doesn't have a great credit rating, but that's no matter. Okay. A woman's voice answers, "Yes."
"Hello, dear. How are we doing this evening?"
"Oh, pretty much the same."
See from the chart here, yes. I apologize. I am a representative of the actual hospital, and I've come to discuss your hospital fees. We have a discount special going on that we wanted to sort of do some good PR with our patients, and we are doing a lovely discount if you have the cash on you to pay the discount for your hospital bills.
Jeez, oh my. Wasn't even thinking of that. What is the discount?
Oh, well, it depends on, obviously, how long you've been in the hospital and everything, but if you don't mind me being so bold, my dear, what is it that you happen to have on you?
Well, just this nightgown.
My dear, I do appreciate the candor, but regrettably, I do have to make sure that I do collect funds for the hospital. If you don't mind just double checking to see what you have in your purse, I'm sure we can come to some arrangement for the hospital's bills.
Okay. So, let's do it.
I'll be more than happy to write a receipt out for you, my dear.
Okay. He has a credit rating of 40. Let's see what percentage of 40. So she nails it with a 13. So she will have... I'm trying to think of what would be a good amount to have in 1925. Anybody wants to help me? That isn't Walter.
Wait, you're trying to figure out how much money she would have in 1925?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was she middle class or?
Yeah, she's got a credit rating of 40.
Let's see, probably. Let's see, 100,000. Let's go about 10,000 a year then.
Okay, she's not going to be carrying $10,000 though.
Well, I'm just saying $10,000 a year.
Right.
She probably has like
Yeah,
maybe
like a month's
100 on
salary.
her.
Okay,
Probably more like 10.
that's fair enough.
Probably
I
more
mean,
like
which is-
80.
Yeah.
At a month's salary.
I'll tell you what we'll do.
Yeah.
We'll let fate decide.
Work for me.
She has a buck on her. I never roll a 1. I never roll a 1.
Can we just say it's $10 then?
I was gonna say is like, would $10 be about appropriate?
Yeah, well, yeah, she has about
Okay.
$10 on her.
Walter will ask her for 5.
$5 would be a good amount considering the fact that
And she says, well, the $5 is going to cover my entire stay.
Yes, that's what we were trying to do. Some excellent PR work with our hospital. We want our patients to be happy to come back and make sure that their stay is appreciative. And,
Wink.
Yep.
That PR smile.
She has an intelligence of 11, so.
He runs his hands through his hair.
I'll be happy to
Like,
write
please come
Roll
to the
sounds
window.
reasonable. She goes, I'll be happy to do that. May I please have a receipt
Yes, I write her
for
up
my
a receipt,
husband?
and I sign it John Randolph.
wrong.
I was going to say you should maybe find out the name of an actual doctor there, so that when she shows it to them, it'll be like she got free from her actual bill.
No,
Well, I'll tell you what.
It still works out because Randolph can actually pay for it anyway.
No, Randolph would never do that. Randolph will will sue her into the ground first. How much is interfering?
Sounds like an angry cat.
No, that's a horny
It's not a
cat.
horny cat.
Oh, yeah, my cat thinks he can eat.
Okay, so what we're going to do is, we said you get 6 of them?
Yep. So I guess I get $30. Not too bad for the 20s.
Yes. Well, now we're going to re-roll that because she impaled it. Not everyone's going to impale their roll.
Oh, of course not.
So we'll re-roll that and multiply it by 5. This is a little bit more, that's less. All right. You can make about, I'd say you make $84. Leasing, well, some people look like they have more on them.
No, I adjust
Pretty good.
according to what everyone has. I don't want Walter's stay.
Now Walter has to lay low in his room.
No one's coming to check on me.
All right.
Is there
Back
a
in your
phone in
room.
our room?
Julian, let's just make sure that door stays closed.
Lock it behind you.
There's not a phone in your room. You got to remember the phones in the 20s were those Pennsylvania 65000ers.
Right.
They weren't common.
I-
things.
All right, I need to make a phone call real quick.
Yeah.
So I go wherever the phone is.
Yeah, Hassel has a phone.
What are you doing out of your room, Mr. Benoit? Don't you know you could cut up pretty bad? You can re-injure yourself.
I know. I'll be right back in my room as soon as I make this phone call. Please let me make this phone call. It's very important.
It's going to cost you $84.
It's about a horse. I
All
got
right.
Mama.
$84.
All right. I'm not going to sweat you a phone call. Use the phone.
All right. I asked the operator for the number of the Juju house.
Stir in the pot.
Double down.
All right, I want you to give me a luck roll.
Luck roll, all
Give
right.
me a luck roll, because we're not entirely sure that the Juju
11.
All right, the Juju House has a phone. And it is Harlem, 8400.
All right. Connect me to that number, darling.
Voice answers the phone. Yes, ma'am.
This Silas?
That's my African accent, so that's why I don't do that.
Yes. Yes, man. Yeah, boo.
This Silas?
Yes, this is Silas.
You missed me, asshole.
$84.
Well, thankfully I left Walter gun food because he's gonna need it.
Okay. Good thing they didn't have caller ID in 1925.
Yeah.
You got balls. I like that. I'm gonna hang out with you.
All right, so to the rest of the party, we are now in Erica's suite, which is a few blocks south of Central Park. Just so happens that Miss Carlyle keeps a set of rooms in the Dakota.
Nice. Fine establishment.
It just happens to be the same set of apartments that John Lennon will have occupied and died outside of in the 80s, just because. Why not? The real reason
feel so
John Lennon
privileged.
died. But yeah, it's a swank place. She has enough room for y'all to be in there, not necessarily sleep there, but it can comfortably be in there and have a little home base to use while you're trying to figure out what you're going to do.
Yeah, I'm going to put in. I'm going to put in a order for some medicine. Anybody else want some medicine?
Erica says she'll take a belt.
Yep.
Lucy says, pour me a bit too.
Versus, no,
Oh,
thank
my
you.
son, yes.
No, thank you. I gotta stay sharp.
For Jesus.
Uh-huh.
It's for Jesus.
Yep. Yeah, to Jesus. May your strength guide us forward, my friend. Yep.
Now Erica takes her shot. She just can't believe how dumb she's been, how everything is just, it all comes out. She says she trusted Houston. She trusted him to help out Roger, but all he did was feed into Roger's mania and went traipsing off with him. And she says that fucking Masters girl.
Lucy's ears perk up at Masters, because I'm pretty sure that's one we found in the notes, right?
Put my arm around Erica and going, let it all out. Let it all out.
I know we knew about the doctor and why the doctor was doing what he did.
Oh, shit.
Lucy offers her a cigarette. Says, well, I don't think the doctor was particularly interested in what your brother was doing, so he got a little bit of dirt on him, but you know how that goes.
Dirt on him?
Yeah, it seems like your brother was into quite a few things before he left here.
It doesn't surprise me.
Nothing
I heard that Houston, I thought he was such a respectable man. I heard he knocked up his mistress. And she kind of says the word with contempt. She knocked up his mistress, and I know that Roger took a large sum of money around that time, and the whole thing was hushed up. And then she committed suicide. But the rumor has it that it wasn't a suicide at all.
My word.
Scandalous.
You can see why you're not there. You're in the hospital.
That's true.
He's reading his book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Walt just kind of senses a scandal happening and just kind of perks up.
My Walter says it's healing.
Yeah, God, I know what it means to see family dragging down family. It's a horrible thing. It's a horrible.
Make a and that master's girl. I don't. Why did she even go along with them? I mean, she had no. She was an empty-headed heiress. At least I have a head for business. I've been running my family's affairs. She couldn't do that. What did she do? Photography. She had what? 2 shows that her friends showed up at. I heard. I heard that she also had a little bit of a got in the family way with Raul, Luis Maria Pinera. Mm, not our kind of people.
Hmm.
And I heard she fled the country after he beat her up because she wouldn't have the baby.
Wow,
So you said
foreigners.
Master
Right.
fled the country?
I know these wild foreigners.
Well, I know she dated Rogers she dated Roger at one point, but I don't think they were doing anything at the time. I don't know why he had her come along.
Oh, well, certain women know how to get their claws in a man.
Yep, they do.
Is my information dump?
I'll enjoy a good scandal. It's not happened to me.
Well. Information.
They all.
Mm-hmm.
I still understand why they would all be connected to these people who attacked me. It just doesn't make any sense at all. And these books that Roger had, these aren't good Christian books.
They are not indeed. They are ungodly thing. Not for proper one's eyes. I'm sorry you have to see that. I am truly
What
sorry you have
kind
to
of
see that.
books he's talking about?
Let's see. I'm gonna. Let's see. Well,
Sorry.
I passed the French book unless Walter kept that.
Walter's reading.
No.
Walter, say something so you're on the big screen.
Sorry, I apologize. I was in the middle of a good chapter here.
Nice.
Apologies.
Nice.
Don't read that out loud, sir.
Kratu
That's actually the Necronomicon, not the.
Two Parado Nictum. Yeah, there you go.
My apologies. I did.
Yeah. Unless Walter kept the French book, I'm going to pass it over to Lucy.
Okay, sorry. Lucy,
Mm-hmm.
you speak French now?
Yeah, I have a 40 in French.
Okay. Just for people at home, we decided because languages are so important in this and people have the option of not pigeonholing themselves into any language until they do. So we had an open language slot that you can fill.
And French makes sense for Lucy because she's a writer. I doubt she's traveled that far into other countries. So French would be something she probably would have picked up.
Okay. She realizes that it's going to take a little while to piece through this thing. You estimate about 36 weeks to get a really good idea of what's going on in this book. But a nice skim of it, just kind of flipping through it, it looks like it's actually not a book in and of itself, but it's fragments from a commentary on a book called the Book of Eban, who seems to have been a wizard in a place that was a civilization before history, a prehistoric civilization called Hyperborea.
Should I roll a code on that to have a better idea of what that is?
Hyperborea?
No, the Book of Eban. Like, can I roll a code to know that Lucy probably has a good idea of what that book is about?
Oh, sure. Sure.
You mentioned the name. You mentioned the layman loud. What actually translates as?
Yeah, I'm mutter it. Book of Eban. No, I didn't make it.
Well, I mean, just what you can see,
John's got
It looks like it's the chronicle of this guy named Ivan. Who,
Yeah, I get the feeling it's something occultish, but it's not something I know anything about.
right. He made a pact with some sort of. It's unclear whether it's a god or a thing called Sathuji, Sathugwa, and it goes into describe that particular being and other beings like him.
You definitely got your hands on something a little funny here. It's gonna take me a while to make my way through it, though.
So you mentioned it's from an ancient civilization when you're going through it.
I think if you read Robert E. Howard's Red Nails, you get a good idea of what.
I got a good idea. I got a good idea.
Actually, Ebon's from Quaggas and Smith, actually.
Yes, I know, but
oh, you know, okay, yeah, yeah. It's sorry, I was going to plug
Lily has a good idea what the Book of Ebon is. Lucy was trying to make sure she had a good idea what it was.
John's going to flip through the comic manuscripts real quick. See if the name Ebon comes up. Just a quick flip through. Ebon go
index. I don't know. Make a luck roll. Not the Hitchhiker's Guide.
I have
actually, I'll tell you what. Make a luck roll at half.
Okay.
2. I made it.
Oh, okay. Hyperborea is mentioned, but the specific Ebon is not mentioned at all.
Hyperborea, okay. Interesting. Let's see. Got ourselves a project here.
Okay. Erica's calmed down a little bit, and she says someone had mentioned a Lieutenant Poole, a police officer.
Oh yeah, he was there. He was there that night. Jackson was tragically taken from this era.
She looks at your face when you mention Jackson alive, and a shadow crosses her. Just the way you caress his name when you say it.
Put my hand on her shoulder and say, he was a very dear friend.
Very, very dear, apparently.
Yeah.
So she does ask about Lieutenant Poole and whether you guys think it's a good idea. Now, by this time, you've been told about the attack at her mansion.
Yep. I talk about Walter's bravery. Yep. He was a brave man. Deal with me.
Lucy size, oh God.
What do you mean was, right boy?
What? As in, he was brave at that particular moment. The man faces danger. What do you think I meant?
I think she's taken aback by the fact that Walter faced danger.
Yeah, there is that.
Squash your head like a grape.
Anyway, yeah.
I am squishing your head.
Good man, Walter. I'm proud as good a man as any I've served in trenches with.
Walter sits up from his book and goes, "Ugh, got a chill all of a sudden."
Yeah.
My mama always said that was just people walking across your grave.
Terrible.
Yep. Yes, we are. It seems we have crossed ourselves into something quite dangerous here. Whatever Jackson found has lighted some things up that must be brought down.
I want to ask Erica if she knew about the woman from Kenya that Roger was hanging around.
Oh, that woman.
Good
She's behind the whole thing. She's the one that had him go off to Egypt. Oh, I can't remember her name. They called her... Erica. Oh, there it is. They called her Nuweru. But that couldn't have been her name. Whose name will wear? I just call her the witch. She showed up and Roger
never been to
began
Kenya.
having.
What you want?
She's not the most enlightened person in the world.
She's enlightened.
She says that Roger, after he met her, I mean, he was doing well. He was starting to get his shit together. He had stopped drinking. He was starting to take an interest in family affairs, and then she came along, and soon he was hanging out with her, and he started to have strange dreams, which is why we brought him to Dr. Houston. But before she came along, he really was starting to get better.
Interesting.
Seems like we need to pay her a visit.
Well, I can only assume that she died along with the rest of them.
Damn.
Where'd they die again?
In
Kenya.
Kenya.
Or the Nairobi.
No, it's in Kenya.
Okay, Kenya.
Well, Nairobi's the city, and it was outside of Nairobi in the wilderness. So it wasn't in town. It was they were on a photography expedition to take a break from Egypt when they were attacked.
Well,
Maybe we should go there.
I don't have any better ideas.
Oh.
Maybe we should wait to get attacked again and then find out if we can find any more information. I don't know.
Talk to more occultists? All they're gonna babble is nonsense.
We
They
can
like
go-
to know how the world ends.
We go fair around so you can find that Indian woman kept her residence around here. Maybe we'll see if we can get something there. Meanwhile, there's still a service to plan.
Erica is really insistent that we talk to Lieutenant Poole.
Oh yes, of course, yes.
Okay,
We talked about
yeah.
that. Well,
Good idea, Erica.
Invite him up here. Yeah, invite him up here for chatting.
AKA the party forgot about Lieutenant Poole.
I was busy securing my future.
I thought I wrote it down. Apparently, I didn't write down Dr. Poole, but
Y'all was securing
Yeah, I
his
did.
future. You were taking care of number one.
Lucy could care less.
Really don't know nothing yet.
You ain't hitting on her. That's all she's noticed. And as nervous as she's been all day, she probably hadn't even noticed that yet.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, have the boy call down to get Lieutenant Poole up here. Meanwhile, to discuss Miss Lucy arrangements for, the service arrangements for good old Jackson. Make sure any other guests from the publisher you want to invite there.
I wouldn't know. I don't know everybody that works there. Jackson just happened to be one of the ones that's helping me with my jobs.
Yep, I'll just farm that up. I'll just farm that out.
Say, I was gonna tell him he probably needs to call Kingman.
Yep. You can come to me. That'll be enough.
Simple secretary didn't know everybody.
Okay, well, while you guys are trying to decide what you're going to do, I'm going to switch back to the hotel room where we have vigilante justice brewing.
Yep.
Yeah,
On the brains of the
Hospital.
Yeah, I thought we were at the hotel room.
Yeah,
You
because
guys, all right.
Even hospital room.
because I had Lieutenant Poole invited to the hotel room. I just sent the boy down to invite Lieutenant Poole.
So right now we have Walter and Julian when Julian's not attending to a customer. With Walter and Julian in the hospital room, the rest of you are with Erica Carlyle at the Dakota.
Yep. Indeed.
Yep.
Where Erica's trying to desperately give you plot points.
I called.
I thought we have.
Okay.
I called Lieutenant Poole. What more does she want from me?
You did call. You called Poole. It's a little late to be calling the Poole.
Now I figured we probably can't get contact with Poole so far.
Yeah, he's
Okay. Here, boy. Yeah.
So I'd say we probably decide what we're gonna do for sleeping arrangements and whatnot.
Yep.
I have a house.
Is it rainy?
Well,
Oh,
Lucy's not going back to her hotel. If anything, she's gonna call Jinxie and tell him to get her stuff for her, and she'll get a room here tonight because she wants to be near you, but she doesn't want to stay in the same room as you.
Well, I believe between Mr. Randolph and Ms. Carlyle, arrangements could be made for everyone to be staying in, maybe not in style, but in the area.
She didn't care about
Forgot
style.
about the suites.
Yeah. Regularly made.
Everything is better than the gutters.
It is the one thing about having one of the players be filthy rich.
Yep.
So you don't have to
Oh, yeah.
worry about the
Nice.
minutia of money.
Well, it's not like Lucy's poor.
Duerme
Yeah,
in the calle, ronca ronca.
Like 10,000 a year.
So does Lucy.
Let's let the man pay for us.
Oh, but Lucy's not gonna turn down like somebody paying her stuff. She's just making it clear that she wants to.
I can get paid in food as often, man.
It's not ladylike to be staying in the room with gentlemen.
Yep.
AKA, she wants to write and she doesn't want you to know.
Of course. Meanwhile, all's been made. Erica, I would be honored if you'd allow me to stand guard over you in these troubling times.
Are you kidding me? Well, actually, my bodyguard was slain by these monsters.
Yep. I did bring him down.
You can have the couch.
Oh, there you go.
Now,
I take her hand and gently pat and grasp it. And then turn her away.
now, Julian,
Yes, sir.
are you going to do anything crazy? Or are you going to convalesce so you could do crazy stuff and maybe make it out the other side?
I think we're gonna relax for the night. Try to get a little bit of sleep. Heal up some.
All right.
And try to roll out before first rounds.
Okay.
The hospital equivalent of dine and dash.
All right. Walter's going to do this as well.
Hell, I'm going to help him.
Okay. All right. Why don't you both give me your luck rolls?
Okay.
I got a 90.
Oh.
Oh dear.
You were doing so well for me.
No, sir.
Okay. If you leave the hospital now, you are not going to regain hit points.
Okay. When is now? Like right after I get back from hanging up the phone?
No, after a night's sleep.
After a night's sleep?
Technically, it's a week in the hospital is going to get you 1d6. I'm willing to short that.
If
you make a luck roll.
Dear Julian, I think we are going to have a week's vacation.
He'll give you time with the book.
at least you got a deck of cards, right?
I'm more than happy to play, sir. Do you have money on you?
I'm hurt.
Gambler versus gambler. Let's get it on.
All right.
God.
Get it on.
Let's
Yep.
go, son.
I want to see this.
High card, low card.
What you want to play?
I'm going to assume that a week in the hospital is horrible role play. So through the magic.
Yeah, there's only so many hands of cards we can play.
Yeah. So through the magic of recovering, let's do two things. First thing, people of the monolith. Walter, give me a sanity check.
Okay. That's one of the few things I've had to check with Walter. What his sanity is.
on 5.
Sanity 65. So let's see what we get for that roll. 34. Pass.
Okay. Excellent. You can lose 1.
Nice.
Just the 1. You can also gain 3 points of Cthulhu Mythos.
Ooh.
So the next time I ask you if you have Cthulhu Mythos, you can say, yes, I have 3 points.
0-3 Mythos. Interesting.
Now remember, your maximum sanity now is 90...
9 minus.
Yeah, minus 3, so 90... 96. Yeah,
So
I math. I do math.
Okay, so from what I have, like my character's at 64 for sanity, but I'm assuming that I can, like, if I ever decided to sit down and talk to a shrink or write out my problems or something like that, I can improve that as the game goes on.
There are ways to improve your sanity, yes, but your sanity can never be above 96.
I'm more than happy with that.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
let us... People of the monolith. All right. It is clear why the author of this collection has a poor reputation. These poems are not the work of a healthy mind. The constant refrain is that humanity is a temporary master of the earth, at best, and that lurking on the edges of our perception is the great truth of the world. Humanity, the poem suggests, is inexorably doomed, either from our own vices or our weaknesses vis-a-vis the true masters of the world, great sleeping gods who will arise and destroy all. In certain places, fragments or signs of these once mighty beings can be found, like the monolith in the title. Despite the subject matter and the obvious arrangement of the author, some of the poems here are somewhat moving. And we have some quotes from some of these poems, from 2 of them. The first is from the title track. They say foul things of old times still lurk in dark forgotten corners of the world, and gates still gape to loose on certain nights, shapes pent in hell. And a fragment from Out of the Old Land. They lumber through the night with their elephantine tread. I shudder in affright as I cower in my bed. Sorry, this is horrible. They lift colossal wings on the high gable roofs, which tremble to the trample of their mastodonic hoofs.
Wow.
So that is the people of the monolith.
Okay.
And that is your take on it. So pretty good. You get +3 Cthulhu Mythos, which always helps. And you didn't take the sanity hit.
Which I think is pretty good as well.
That's key. But unfortunately, there's no spells in that one. It's the longer books that give you the really good stuff.
Well, I'm only stuck in the hospital for a week. I mean,
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, if I was stuck on a train, I'm sure I'd want to read one of those other books.
Now, if you have a D6, you can
I do.
roll it. And Rodney left.
Yeah, I can see Rodney in his screen there. He's actually outside having a smoke.
He needs to heal up. That's the whole point. Well, anyway, roll your d6.
I got 2.
You can add 2 points to your hit points.
Oh yay! I'm up to 6.
You can walk.
Mantia.
You could do more than walk, actually.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
not
run, you
bad.
can run,
Bad.
you can run.
I mean, you'll also heal up through time.
Yeah, of course. Hence the reason why River's about. I don't need to be knocking on doors when I have this lovely lady to answer them for me.
Then kick the door in.
All right.
Hey, Walter.
Rolling for Rod. No, I'm not.
Let's just say Walter isn't the one that knocks, okay?
It sounds like it might
This
be
Walter.
one of the poems from that book. All right. The rest of you hanging out and making plans. You obviously they visited you and Julian throughout your stay.
Yep.
So you know what the deal is and where everybody goes. So I'm assuming it's downtown to Central Park for you to meet up with the rest of your buddies.
Yep.
All right, Rodney. You
Aye.
can roll a d6 to see how healed you get.
4.
Add 4 to your score. And we'll go to the, I believe, well, 2 things I need to get accomplished tonight more. So, we're almost done. And one part's going to be semi-exciting. All right.
How exciting.
So you guys are all at the Dakota. And you're all together. And Erica calls Lieutenant Poole. Because she's been going crazy all week. Just stewing about these crooked cops. And she thinks she really thinks an authority figure can help put everything right. So Detective Poole agrees to come up to the Dakota to talk to Erica Carlyle, and getting there, he recognizes several faces from the Chelsea. And especially he had talked to John, and he had talked to Walter at length.
What, are we at the hotel now?
Well, you're at Erica's suite.
Yeah.
At the Dakota.
Oh, damn, I missed my suit up sequence.
You have plenty of student up time. Yep. That's what you get for smoking.
Morning, detective. Can I introduce you and some breakfast?
I talked to him too, but I don't think I talked to him as long as they did. But Lucy's rather distinctive.
All right. So you're talking to the knight, to Martin Poole. He does not know anything about no cops going out to Westchester. It's news to him.
Yeah.
But now, I'm only going to have half of this conversation. So one of you guys are going to have to step up and talk to Lieutenant Poole.
Lieutenant. Can I offer some breakfast?
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's actually later in the evening.
Yeah. All right. Dinner then, and the brandy.
Because he had to come after shift.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Smoking a brandy then.
Probably. We'll say it's around 9 o'clock at night on the 23rd.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Lieutenant. Seeing the had a very peculiar situation here. It seems your seems an officer O'Malley came to visit with a few other of your apparently men claim to be your fellow officers. And after some ranting and gibbering from that man, he attempted to assail this poor, dear woman, Erica Carlyle.
Why did he say he was there?
He said he was there for the contents of her brother's safe. Some books that we've...
Contents of the safe?
Yes. And apparently the fact that I and my associate, dear Walter here, decided to look at that matter ourselves, he did not take kindly to us doing so and attempted to murder us in cold blood.
Did he have a warrant? Because I don't recall any calls going out to the Carlyle estate.
He had neither warrant nor cause. As I attempted to ask for those things, his men pointed knives at us, while he gesticulated wildly as if he had just eaten some really moldy bread. Man was completely mad, I tell you.
Right. You know him, man, for so long. He was my right-hand man. He was He was the one who did all the legwork for me.
Yeah, apparently his legwork took him into some bad crack in the head, terribly.
But what kind of books was he trying to get?
Thoroughly unchristian and natural books. Sort of books a woman of this delicate sensibility should not have ever had to have seen, much less seen men go mad over. I hug Erica ever so tightly and comfortingly during this whole affair.
River just snorts and turns away.
Yep.
Lucy rolls her eyes.
Erica says, "These were my brother's books. Do any of you have any of the books on you?"
Well, I've been carrying around the diary and the comic manuscripts. I'm not letting those out of my sight until I peruse them.
Lucy has the French one, but she probably would leave that in the room with her stuff.
Walter has his book, but he does not reveal it.
Yeah, I will let the dear officer see the narcotic manuscripts.
He looks at it and says, he flips through and he goes, "This isn't even in English."
Yes, it is in English.
Well,
an English older than your grandfather.
Well, this isn't in any English I know. He hands you back the book because I have no idea why he would want this. But you say he tried to hurt you.
Yeah.
He tried to kill you.
Madman, fanatics, I suspect.
And you can why don't you give me an idea roll, John?
That I got no idea. Oh wait, was that an 85? Let's see. Can I make that? Let me take a look at my idea roll real quick. I just made it actually. My idea is 85, but I just made it. Whoops.
You think that you suggest to Lieutenant Poole, who was the lead investigator on the original kidnappings as well as the murder of your friend, or the original murders, the disappearances, and the murder of your friend, Jackson Elias, the great man.
Yep.
You suggest to him that perhaps one of the reasons why he was unable to make any headway in the case was because the right-hand man was in league with the very murderers that he was searching for.
Yes. It's quite possible your man has been corrupted by evil, and thus decided to lead you astray from justice. It's a terrible thing that happens. I tell you, that man was determined to do terrible, unchristian things. Good and God-fearing people.
Nothing worse than a dirty cop.
Except the clean cop.
Fanatic.
I don't know. Dirty cop with a machete is kind of
If you
a little
can-
bit worse.
Give me a persuade at plus 20. Because it is something that he wants to hear.
Little help. I got a 98 on that.
Oh man.
Can one of the other of us roll that?
Yes, you can.
I will roll it.
Alright, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah,
We
this
got
is
these.
4 guys.
Yeah, I got a 14. I impaled the shit out of that.
Damn, 95.
I'm sorry. My Grinch is
37.
Okay, no, don't everybody talk at once. The
You
young
actually
lady.
made it.
So, are you suggesting to me that O'Malley was part of this bloody tongue?
Yep. I bring up my war trophy and I lay down. Said, took that off of one of them myself.
And I wasn't there, but it's quite suspicious that your officer was at a place where he wasn't called, looking for two gentlemen that they under arrest.
Well, it does make sense.
Yep.
I've been researching this case for 2 years. I'm not that. I'm a good cop. It makes sense that somebody would be there to stymie my every move.
Yep.
That's why I couldn't make any headway. But it sounds like you guys, you made some headway on this.
Well, I consider it more of the head brand into us, but I suppose you could look at it that way.
But it sounds like you have some ideas of what's going on and who's behind this.
Well, probably more so than you, anyway.
Yep.
I mean, we've only been at it for a week now. You've been at it for 2 years.
Yeah. You were blinded by your trust in the man who betrayed that trust.
We got this made.
I was focused by the death of someone dear to me. That's what happened, sir.
And if he was the one doing your leg work, it's pretty easy to cover something up like this.
Indeed.
Well, what do you have? You have to help me. I can close this case. We can arrest the people who are responsible, and these murders could stop.
Well,
See,
His
the
name
problem
is
is we
Silas.
gotta. His name is what?
unfortunately, I was unable to find anything in the name who initially attacked Jackson.
Julian just said a name. What name did you say, Julian?
His name is Silas. He
Hi,
runs the Juju shop in Harlem.
Juju shop.
You know,
What's-
where they sell African trinkets and magical potions and that sort of thing.
Ooh. Sir, I don't know how you know that, but do tell more. Do tell more.
Indeed. You seem to have been holding out on us.
Well, to be fair, he's been in the hospital.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yes. Still.
Silas is the one that put me in the hospital.
What happened?
Should we go pay him a visit?
Well, now,
Yeah,
Hold
River's
on a
already
second.
heading towards the door.
if you want this to end, you have to do it the right way. You can't just go in there and take him out yourself. We'll get the police. We'll go in there. We'll raid the place. We
Sir,
just need
I
to
asked
have
you deputize me for this investigation. I must be a part of this.
Lucy clears her throat very loudly
Wow.
and then calmly says, maybe we should find out what the man knows before we start running off half-cocked.
I'm listening, and also asking for it to be deputized. That when we bring the fire of heaven upon them.
So my police officers, they have been trained in law enforcement.
Sir, I fought the Hun.
We can't necessarily put you in physical harm. But we have plenty of people who can take care of this. Okay. Now, I want everybody to give me a listen.
Okay.
That'll be an ought 9. I hear.
Yes, I make that.
96.
I really don't.
I don't.
I do. Ought 9. I make that.
Those of you who make your roll, you hear, it's not quite a sound, but it's kind of in your head rather than in your ears. It just sounds like that buzzing that you get really faint, tinnitus, which is a faint buzzing inside your ear. It's not a noise from the outside, but it's just a feeling. And it seems to be getting a little bit stronger.
John's gonna grab the shotgun.
Is it enough to be discomforting?
It's just annoying.
At least he rubs it at her ear. Did y'all hear that?
I know.
God, that's annoying.
Sounds like
Are we
All right.
sounds like a hunting
more
shout.
As you all kind of get disconcerted by that noise, you hear a loud crash.
Is it in the rooms or below us?
Oh. What you end up seeing, because the wall of the room you're in has caved in. And what you see is a snake. A huge snake comprised of intertwining ropes.
Oh God.
Braiding and rebraiding itself constantly.
Oh, that's a sand check.
Oh yeah. That was the
I wrote this up. I'm reading it.
I said grab the shotgun. I have that shotgun in hand.
It flies, but its one wing can't possibly support flight for this thing.
The fucking death guy. I mean, Lucy didn't know this, but it's a fucking death guy.
Flying. The only thing constant is the mouth. It's stuck on one end, as if to indicate which side is the front. A great hole surrounded by sharp, needle-like teeth on a jaw that unhinges as it drips what must be drool. But is it green? But that's not what disturbs you.
It's not.
No, what disturbs
That's
you
really disturbing.
is that as it moves, it appears to weave in and out of the very fabric of reality itself. Parts of it wink out, and the rest of the thing will follow and then reappear in a sort of a wave effect.
Nice.
It would be completely absorbing and fascinating, but there's that fucking mouth. Everybody can make a sand check.
Okay.
On the bitch.
I'm good. I'm good. I passed.
I'll make it.
I passed.
8.
47.
I am
I
good.
make it.
Okay.
10.
22. I passed.
Apparently, we were all expecting.
Everybody made it.
Yes.
I did
I've seen some crap.
Every one of you.
Did Spencer make
not.
it?
Wait, Spencer, you didn't make it?
No, I did not.
Spencer, roll a d10.
Oh dear.
Damn. That's a way to not enjoy life. Wait.
Come on, 5.
Well, now, okay, now don't you get like some sort of sanity buffer for being?
I don't go
tonight's-
temporarily insane, but I do take the sanity loss.
Okay, so you lose 3. It's not a temp anyway. It's nothing.
Well, you could
shrug
say
it
it's
off.
nothing.
Well,
3 is like
Yeah.
an 8.
is that an 8?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I have 25. It's
Oh.
just
Ooh,
under an 8.
shit, he's gonna go down to kill us all.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't
Not-
take that.
That's the indefinite.
Yeah, he doesn't get that. That's the advantage of being a crazy
What?
street.
I don't take temporary insanity loss or
All right, hold on.
insanity,
Let's
but
Yeah.
figure it out.
like phobias and shit, and I will gain.
Okay.
But I have to deal with it later. I don't deal with it in the moment.
Right. Okay. So we'll deal with that later. Right now.
Did we lose any for passing?
Yeah.
Right now, I need dexes.
Wait, do anyone lose anything for actually?
Mine's 12.
Making it?
Mine's 15.
Okay, hold on. This thing
Well-
has a dex of 9. Okay.
14.
So who has a 15?
Lucy.
Lucy.
I've got 16 decks.
I have 14.
Ooh.
Good, you're faster
All
than
right.
me.
River. 16. Who's next?
I have 14 decks.
I have 14 as well.
Oh, that's right. Can you guys do a roll off? Highest goes first.
Was that with a D20?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
D20? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
One of those in your store.
I have a 2.
I rolled a
Yes,
4.
sir.
Okay, so it's John.
Jacob Jingleheimer, isn't it?
His
Walter.
name is my name too.
Okay, Julian. Who am I missing? Randall, what's yours?
12.
Spencer, what's yours?
12.
One of you guys do a roll off. Just a D20.
I got a 2.
I have 11.
What'd you guys roll?
I rolled 11.
I don't know what die. What?
Die
20. 20.
10.
And
Question: did we lose anything for actually making the sand check?
no, you do not.
Good. Yes.
Rodney, what was yours?
2.
Apparently, Walter saw something.
What's your
like this.
dex?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Well-
saw worse in the carnival.
Oh, you're a 12 as well? Okay, so who rolled high on that?
I did.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, so Randall,
Okay.
Spencer.
Let's let you know, Steve. I bought a pump action shotgun, loaded it up with slugs.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your
Spencer, and then Julian. Is that everybody?
Yeah.
And then, let's see what. Officer Poole is 9. Wow.
He's a police officer?
He's a lieutenant.
Well, donuts and coffee will do that shit to you.
Well, he doesn't need
Is he on
to
desk
draw
duty or
his
something?
gun. He doesn't need to draw his gun too much. Eric is at an 11. And Monster is at a 9. Okay. So this thing crashes in. And River, what are you doing?
I'm going to punch it.
Thank God for you. Thank God for you.
Okay, that works. Do you know what do you have martial arts?
No, that's one thing I don't have.
Okay, so just
Weirdly enough.
Boxing or wrestling or something, wouldn't it?
Yeah, boxing. Well, I've got fist.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
that would be fun.
hit it with your fist.
Okay.
And you're wearing brass knuckles, correct?
Yeah, I bought
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay.
68. My fist is 90. I think I made
Wow, you hit it. You hit it.
it.
Roll for damage.
Okay, now what am I rolling?
Damage.
What?
1d3. It's 1d3 plus 2 for the brass knuckles plus
And your
damage.
damage bonus.
Okay, so 1d3 plus damage. So
There's a lot of dice involved.
yeah,
Your
but I
damage
got
bonus
my
should
little
be-
collection here.
All right.
So my damage bonus is 1d4.
So
And
1d3,
1d3.
1d4, and plus 2.
Okay, let's do my d3. So d3 is just a 6 cut in half, right?
Yep.
Pretty much.
2! Got
I roll your D4.
Well, I rolled a 2.
Okay, but you get your damage bonus. So
And-
roll d4.
And the plus 2 from your brass knuckles.
Yeah, so you get to roll all of it.
Okay, I got a 4 from my d4.
So 8 points of damage. Nothing to scoff at.
That's a punch and a half, man.
Yeah, you'd
Yeah.
clap the shit out of a person.
Yeah,
Solid punch.
You would
Okay.
have killed Walter.
Like a
I could
hammer.
tell you some stories, man. I could tell you some stories.
Hell,
Okay.
she'd have just not.
So
She'd have not
You
lose to
hit it,
y'all.
and it just feels wrong to hit this thing. It feels ugh. Like there's a little bit, not like a shock when you stick your finger in the socket, but like a little bit more of a joy buzzery feeling, but really like off.
That
Okay.
you shot yourself on a doorknob, Bill.
Touching this thing. Yeah, but it's more than like a static shock. It's like got that pulsation, that pulsing when you get electrocuted.
So it's kind of like touching a Tesla coil and then touching a joint.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
If you touch something that, like maybe something that's a little open that got electricity but not enough to really screw with you, and you just feel it,
Mm-hmm.
All right.
it's yucky. It kind of brings a little bit of bile to your throat.
Ooh, I want to get this thing.
Okay, so Lucy.
Lucy backs up a bit because she doesn't want to be that close to it. And
Just so you know that the whole thing is not in the apartment. It is too big
to get in the apartment.
to get in the apartment,
Okay.
like right now. It's trying to scrabble its way in, though.
Where's the door?
That is the number one question in Call of Cthulhu. Where's the door?
The door, you're going to have to go through a room and then a door.
All right, so is it between? Is it in the way of the door? That's what I mainly need to know.
It is not. The door goes to an interior hall because it's an apartment building. This thing had a crashing from the outside, so the door is kind of in the opposite
making
direction.
her way towards the door and pulling her gun out, and she's a bad shot with a handgun, but she'll pop one off.
Okay.
Oh God.
As long as I don't hit it with failure, it's fine.
Roll away.
No, I don't make that. It's 83.
Okay. But it's not enough to shoot one of your compatriots.
Yeah.
She's running pretty much.
John.
Okay.
John actually knows how to shoot.
Yes, I do. Okay, we're going to take my shotgun of 4 to 5 and roll some greatness. Let's see. Yeah, no. That is a 28 out of 45.
You hit it.
Oh, yeah. And we're going to hit that thing for 1d10 plus 6.
Okay.
Smexy.
1d10 plus 6.
Slugs.
Oh, it's a shotgun, right?
Yeah.
I just saw
It
it
is.
slug.
I was going to say, wait a minute.
Boom.
I'm thinking the 45, but
That is 11.
okay.
The plunk. Thank God for you.
Yep.
I like all these people fighting.
The slug hits the thing. I'm tapping my chest, but it doesn't really have a chest.
Yeah.
It hits the thing on its body, and it doesn't. It kind of like is stopped as it hits it. You could see the thing flinch a little bit, but it's all slobbering, and the bullet does not break the skin or what passes for skin.
And then you hear Lucy go, "Oh God."
Oh, God.
Bullets don't work.
Okay, I know what John's doing next round. I know what. Okay.
All right.
Yes, Erica, run.
Walter.
Walter will make his way to the door, and as he's going to the door, he's going to say to the officer, "It's like you are being outstaged by Where are you from, Randolph?
Virginia.
You're being outclassed by a Virginian and a woman. Go do something." And I leave out the door with Lucy.
I hope River didn't hear that.
Pretty people and everybody else.
I call after you, coward, apostate.
Okay. Randall.
Man, I really don't want to hit this with my knife, but I do at the same time.
Oh, you do. You really want to.
Coward.
How many people are running and how many people are fighting?
This guy
So
up.
far,
far,
you have Lucy is not quite out the door because she was backing slowly to fire. Walter has left the building. Was on his way.
John told.
Walter, are you walking or are you running?
Oh no, I'm running, and if Lucy's sort of on the way, I'm going to be grabbing her hand and dragging her with me.
Okay.
She'll go.
Give me a
Snake, no,
dex.
that's a snake. You don't move fast when it's a snake.
Give me a
That's
dex. Give me a dex times 5 for the running.
I told Erica to run.
Do I need to make it too since he grabbed me?
I pass it with a 47. It's pretty easy.
Okay. Awesome. You do not fall.
Walter, you lily-livered Yankee apostate.
Okay, Randall.
I can't hear you from the afterlife.
Next thing you should call back up saving the women.
God, you godless, no
I'm
go.
gonna follow the philosophy that I've always lived by. Run if you don't have your gun. So I'm gonna run.
Okay, Dex times 5.
89. No. No.
Goddamn coffee table. Who put that
Okay.
there anyway?
Okay, give me a luck roll.
Botch. I mean, pass.
Ooh, I hate you. 99.
Okay, you tripped over the coffee table and went ass over tit. So it's going to take you
I just
around,
have to be faster than the man on the ground.
It's going to take you around to recover.
No damage.
No. You're just on the ground with a giant snake monster.
Oh, poor Mr. Savage.
Julian.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
Julian Benoit.
Elizabeth!
Is ready.
Here's my Elizabeth!
I can't hear.
I don't have my gun.
That's his
Miss
name of his
Elizabeth.
gun, Elizabeth.
Miss Elizabeth.
I thought it was Spencer's turn.
Nope.
I have to go. At
Oh,
some
it is.
point
I'm
in
sorry.
the
Yes,
calls.
it is.
Oh.
Sure, my fault.
Go, Spencer, go.
I should have ordered him to fight it instead of running.
Well,
You still
I
have time. You're on the ground.
yell, "This is not how the world ends," and I run to grab my sergeant and try and pick him up.
All right.
You must be out of here and save us.
I'm a
dex-
colonel.
Oh, you're my colonel. Sorry.
He got
Not that I don't have
This is not how
Spencer.
the world
He
ends.
got Spiegel promotion.
Spencer, not that I don't have confidence in you, but I'm scoring up yakety sacks.
So let's get
Well, like,
Dex
we
times
have
5
to
roll.
get out of here.
Let's hear what you got,
Get a
buddy.
times 5 roll.
17. I make it.
Okay,
I'm
now
sure
give me a
it's
strength
60.
times. Well, actually, how big are you?
I'm a size 10.
And what's your strength,
That's a
Spence?
big difference. 7.
All right, wait. I need to get the table. The table. Okay, so you're a size what?
Boris
Size
fell on a
9? All right, you have
10, I think you said.
a 10. You have a 35% chance of being able to pick him up.
57. Nope.
No, you cannot. You don't
Well,
fall with him, but you.
We have to go.
Dear God, man, what are you doing?
You must save this world.
Okay, Julian.
I'm yelling at him now.
All right. I'm gonna grab the suitcase, river, space, and book.
All right, Dex
I
times
just
5.
saw this thing take a shotgun blast with no real visible effect.
I'll tell you, that's the smartest thing you've done in 4 sessions.
That wasn't my first plan, though.
Give me a Dex times 5.
I was playing C.
Actually, it was Plan B, but close. All right, let's see.
Well, plan A for me was to push the officer in front of the snake thing. But he got out of the way, so I guess
make it.
running was the
Only
next.
reason Lucy didn't run is that looks like a snake, and you don't run from a snake. That's the only reason it just run.
John may be forced to retreat strategically.
Strategic.
Classic. This is.
What do we do on our Dex times 5, Julian?
Yeah, I made it.
Oh, okay. You're running as well. Erica is staring at the thing. Just so you know, Erica failed her sanity check.
Oh, dear.
Boy.
She is staring at the thing
Oh dear.
and just shaking her head, and she's going, nope. Fuck you, Roger. Fuck you, Roger. Fuck you, Roger.
She really failed her sanity roll.
Yes, he did.
So that's her turn. Martin Poole, who made his sanity check, but with only the intelligence of 10, just decides to pop three, how many rounds of actually got? Because he was he's got his 38, so I think that's just
What's his name?
Martin Poole. Actually, he has 2.
You got this, Officer Poole. You go get him.
He's gonna try and shoot it. He doesn't quite understand what's going on because no one told him that there was weird shit happening. And
Nobody told us either.
Nobody told me.
I
so
knew.
his first shot, actually, it misses. And his second shot hits.
It is hard to shoot an interdimensional snake.
It is hard to shoot an interdimensional snake. And I think he's about to learn the hard way just how hard it is. 38 is 110. There we go. Okay. And that bullet hits the thing and bounces off its hide.
Oh, I'm
Aw,
glad.
man.
Now,
This is not how the world ends. This is not how the world
now the
ends.
monster.
Enjoy your snacks. We gotta go.
Okay. The monster pushes its way in. It's huge. This thing is big. It is size 48. This is a big freaking thing. And it's fitting itself into this room. It's like a fucking TARDIS. It's coming into this room and it looks at the man who is on the ground. And snaps at it, but its jaws close just above your head.
Woo!
You saved the world.
Tendrils of green, drooly slime drip onto your neck.
Snap into that Slim Jim.
Oh no!
And then,
Yeah.
This is on my neck?
yes,
You're standing on my
its next move is it somehow whips its tail around amidst all this. Shit's flying everywhere. The aquarium blows up. The stereo, the record that was playing on the stereo is now. The Ming vases are ruined. The tail curls around Erica Carlyle and grabs her.
There goes your woman, Randolph.
Who wants to make the resistance check?
I will make that resistance check.
It's just woman, let him.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's roll.
Now, just so you know, Erica's strength is 8.
Oh, crud.
This thing's strength is 21.
I don't think it's woman.
It actually, you know what?
I don't think it
Don't even bother.
matters.
That's a dash.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. You can't make the resistance check.
Fuck you, Roger. Fuck you, Roger.
She's struggling, and she's fuck you, fuck you, Roger. That is its turn.
That is her mantra.
Back to the top.
River's
River.
turn, right?
River's turn. What are you doing?
You say its tail is wrapped around the lady.
Yes.
I'm gonna try and get her.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and grapple the tail and get it off of her.
Okay. What is your?
I have faith.
What is your strength?
This is how you live another day, Colonel.
My strength is 16.
Okay, we will add that to her 8.
I've got a grapple of 70.
Well, it's the resistance. Well, yeah, okay. Give me a grapple check.
Okay. Where'd my dice go? There.
You're hiding from this critical situation.
Ah, 73.
Oh.
Okay, you can't even get a hold of it. And that same feeling bursts through you, and you can actually give me a con times 5 check.
That's my con. It's pretty damn good.
River! This
Are
is
you
a
insane?
dark ride. Get out of there.
Don't be a hero, Billy.
Don't be a hero!
Be that hero.
Alright.
We have to save the day.
Oh, 20.
You made it. You feel the bile rising again, but you can keep it in. You don't lose your lunch over this. Okay. Next, John.
Okay.
The lady.
Oh, it's me.
Drop
wait.
the shotgun.
No,
Already put me on
you
the
have
hallway.
run. You're not
Yeah,
in the
I'm
room
gone.
anymore. You're gone. You don't matter. You are out of the contest.
Okay, drop the shotgun. I'm gonna grab the books and run.
It was nice knowing you, Erica. Okay, give me a dex times 5.
I liked her. She was nice.
Give me a dex times 5.
She would have been a good wife.
There are other wives.
There are other wives than these.
Ooh, dex times 5. Let's see. My dex is let's see, where is that dex? Dex is 14 times 5. Oh yeah, I make that. That's
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Walter, you are gone. Randall, you are down.
Yep.
What
I
are you
have
gonna,
goo on my neck.
and you've been slimed.
Slime.
Damn it, Slimer.
Like the floor of a taxi cab.
I have to get up, right? Yeah, I'm gonna take the round. Is it right above me? Like I can't even get up.
No. Now it's kind of curled in on itself, and it's got a tail.
Okay.
It's got a tail here with Erica. Erica's the pencil, and then its head is looking at her. So it's like kind of like an Ouroboros, only not
Okay.
like eating itself.
I'm gonna
It's
get
still
up.
dripping slime.
I'm on the ground.
It's a
I'm gonna
slime
get up.
head. Okay. You can get up. Spencer, what are you doing? You can get up and you can even start running if you want.
Well, I'm going to definitely start running, but I'm going to grab the shotgun that was dropped and keep running.
Okay. Give me a dex times 5.
Dex 5. 80. I don't make it.
Okay, you do not grab the shotgun. Now let's see if you can run.
You get the shotgun. I am out of here.
Or are you?
8.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's out of there.
You leave your friend behind because your friend can't dance, and if he can't dance, he's no friend of yours.
You can dance. You can dance. Do one.
You can run.
Hey guys, can you
run
hear me
what you
okay?
want in?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Julian, you have run. Erica is struggling needlessly. But at this point, Pool's going, holy shit. And he is going to run with you all.
Yep.
Yep.
Discussion is the better part about it.
I got the books. I'm booking it.
Okay. I'll just see that. Oh, he falls down on his ass.
Your job is to protect and
Okay.
serve.
He slips in a pile of the slime
Aw.
and goes
Poor
down.
guy.
It is your job to protect and serve.
The monster,
Deuces.
the monster turns itself around and goes out the hole that it created with Erica wrapped in its tail.
Oh.
Didn't
It
even eat him.
is heading north and east.
It's heading north and east? Oh, northeast. It's
Northeast.
west.
Okay. Now, who has... Well, see what you guys want to do. But I do have this nifty car chase set up. You can follow the thing.
As
see
fun
where
as
it's
that
going.
is.
I have
Well,
a
how do we
track
know
roll.
what direction it went unless somebody comes out and tells us?
Well,
I have,
As far as Lucy's concerned, she's just out in the hallway with Walter going, that shit. Did you see that shit? What was that? What was that thing?
Not how the world ends.
Was there something in the whiskey? Was there something in that fucking whiskey? That's what she's
okay.
saying.
So the thing is gone. I'm holding the books, and it looks like Randy is still in the room. Walter and woman.
Randy
Yeah,
and the police officer are in the room. Everybody else is running and screaming out towards wherever you are heading.
Okay. Grabbing Randy by the scruff of the neck. Are you still as good a tracker as you once, as I remember you being?
yeah, I wanted to roll my track skill actually.
All right, we're heading down. We're heading down to get into a car. We're gonna follow that thing.
Okay,
Over the street distance.
fantastic. I
But
set this up. All right. New York City is on a grid. I don't know how many people have been to New York or have seen maps of New York.
Where'd that man go with my shotgun?
You are on
It's still on the
Central.
floor.
You are on Central Park West. Right on the. You can see the park from the Dakota. You could actually see where John Lennon will be shot in 80 years. Or actually 60 years.
I was going to say, wait.
The
I've
thing
got a
is,
bad feeling about this spot.
the thing is flying northeast from where you are. You will not be able to follow it directly. You're going to have to use the grid of the streets. So we're going to do the same thing we did when we were being the taxi cab chase. Seven, 8, shoot, 9. We're going to have 10 points where we could where we have rolls to do. So you got who's all going in this car?
Nope.
Let's see.
Me.
I'm
Now
dragging
remember-
Randy in the car.
Now, what kind of car do
yeah,
you
I'm in the
have?
car.
What kind of car is it?
Is the problem coming along with my shotgun?
Whose car is it?
Let's grab Erica's car.
Whoever's car it is, Walter is going to encourage everyone to get in it, and then he's going to close the door and say, "Go get it," and he's going to stay there and smoke a cigarette.
Okay.
She's waving.
Now, I'm sure that that Nick knows this picture because he's the one who put it in there, probably. But this is
I don't
kind
think
of
so.
it's from 7. It's kind of
Oh, okay.
it's the opposite of this since you are the ones
Whoa.
chasing the thing rather than the thing
Nice.
chasing you.
Yep.
All right,
That ain't right.
guys,
Fine.
I
Which is-
apologize. I got to run. Have fun trying to catch the rope snake. Let me know how it goes.
All right.
Good luck to all of you.
Good night, James.
Good.
Night,
guys.
James.
Night. So we'll do this and then we'll call it a night.
Yep.
All right.
All right, they can tear off after it. I don't know. I'll stay behind for the moment.
Okay.
So you're with me, staying
Yeah,
behind.
you can talk to the police officer. He's still useful.
Oh, this will be fun then.
Okay. So who's going?
I'm going. You bet I'm going.
I'm of course in the car. I'm the one dragging
That
Randy
thing
in
is
the
a
car.
woman. That thing is holding a woman prisoner.
Yes, indeed. It is holding a very dear sweet woman in its
Next.
And I need to see a man about a suit.
All right. So
I'm not going. I think I'm going to go deal with this whole rope snake thing.
We're in the car.
Go write in
Yeah.
your diary.
So
I'm going to go preach about the end of the world.
Give me my shotgun back then before you go off and do that.
I couldn't even grab it.
Yeah, it's still on the floor. He never picked
Oh,
it
I
up.
couldn't.
Oh, well, I'm unarmed then. Well, actually, it was probably time to grab it while we were just grabbing across the neck.
okay.
Using stuff.
So you guys are in a It's her car, so we'll say it is a move of 15. She will be in a car, comma, deluxe.
Deluxe car.
Yeah, these are all from 7. It took me so long to find car speeds because none of the reference material actually had the move of cars. Because I guess you figure that a faster car always wins, but now we have this thing. With 7 in the chase rules, they put the moves for the different kinds of cars, vehicles, and stuff. So
It's probably a Duesenberg.
you really like the Duesenbergs, don't you?
Hey, that was a classic American car.
She's gotten her rolls. Okay. Who's driving?
Ooh. Does anybody have a
No, I
drive?
don't have a drive skill. I have base.
I
I have base drive.
As do I.
Well, shit.
Well, okay, well, I'm going to have to lieutenant this thing and take the wheel.
What's the base drive skill? 20?
20.
20.
Okay. So,
You're
round.
gonna have to shoot at it,
Yeah. Okay.
aren't you?
Okay. So what we
Okay.
can do is we can use the drive skill for when you have to make a turn
Yep.
or you run into traffic. It's late, so you're probably not gonna run into traffic, but there will be like turns and decisions you have to make. We use the drive skill for those.
Randy presents a good point. Someone's got to shoot
Skill
this thing.
to see if we can keep it, if we can follow it. So we have, and then obviously there's also the gun skill if whoever wants to be able to shoot it.
Well, bullets are useless against it, though, is the problem. Just realized.
Unless we shoot it in the mouth, maybe.
Or we track it, find its master, kill its master, and then take control of it somehow. I don't know how that works.
So you think this thing has a master?
Probably. No way a mere worm is smart enough to do what that thing just did. That thing is control. That's some sort of puppet master. Demonic puppet master.
So let's do this.
Let's do this.
All right.
From the fires of hell.
So,
Cry havoc and let's snip the dogs of war!
now the first thing we're going to do is, because I reread these rules, because I kind of screwed it up the last time. Not like completely. But the first thing we're going to do is everybody makes a check against their move rate. So who's driving?
I guess I am.
Okay, so make a check against move 15.
Okay.
Oh, and that, well, you're going to do 15 times 5. So,
75.
75. Make a check against 75.
That's 66. Yes.
Okay. So it's just a regular success. And the thing makes its check against its move of 11, which is a 31. So neither of you get a bonus for this check. Now, here's the thing, is your move is 3 points above its move. So for every 1 move that this thing makes, you could make 3. So you are, because you're faster than it.
Neat.
I'm going to subtract 1 because it can go in a straight line and you cannot. So you can get 1 move, you can get 2 moves to its 1 move. Okay?
Okay.
And its move is flying. So it is flying. That's move number 1. It has a flight of, well, it'll make its dex times 5 because it has a struggling person who's not very strong, but she is struggling. So, you actually go first, though, because you are faster. So, you will be driving north because it's the only way you can go right now.
Yep.
And we'll say this first one gets you to the end of Central Park. So make your drive roll.
Okay. Let's see what happens. I ought to. Failed
crap.
drive.
Right on.
Nice.
Oops. Ooh.
You're very motivated, sir.
Yes, I am.
Getting my map of the upper west side.
It's going that way.
Nothing here to see, just imminent danger in the middle of it. Me, yes, Captain Hammer's here, hair blowing through the breeze.
Is that what you're singing while we drive?
That would be
Okay.
anachronistic.
So you are going up Central Park West. That's the name of the road you're on.
Yep.
Central Park West. And it fails its dex check. So, and then you get one more roll.
Okay. That is a 50. I failed drive. That was what I was rolling on.
Okay. So you could see it, but it looks like you're gaining on it a little bit. But by the time you reach the end of the park, because it's going in a beeline, you are not making any headway on it.
Randy, track! Use the tracking!
So I will allow tracking rolls as well. So now, next round 2.
I'm gonna track it.
Okay.
I have a 70% skill.
Nice.
I got a 33.
Okay.
Nice.
You can see it in the gloom as you get to the corner of Central Park West and 110th Street. You can either continue up Central Park West, or you can turn right on 110th Street.
Probably should continue on, because we're not doing so well with our turns.
I'm thinking right.
Okay.
I'm
It's
going to
a-
roll right.
It's a soft right on there. So you're going to go right.
Yep.
Make your tracking.
Yeah. 26.
Okay. It's got a 3, so, and then you get one more roll.
It's going that way. One more time.
Yep.
Ooh, 75.
Is that a fail?
Yeah.
Okay. So you could see it's still, you're still even with it. It kind of looks like it's fading into the gloom. And that will take you to, that is not what it is called now, sorry. That will take you to,
Tanalorn.
yes, Analog. 7th Avenue. No, that takes you, sorry, to 8th Avenue. Give me a knowledge check.
Who? Everyone? Or
Everybody?
Whoever's driving. Well, yeah, everybody can give me a knowledge check.
Oh, it doesn't matter. 94.
33.
72.
Okay, the 33, is that I'm assuming that
Yes.
you realize that you can go up 8th Avenue, and that is a straight shot uptown, and there are a number of streets that you can turn back east on if it starts veering off. So you can track it by going up 8th Avenue.
Are we heading into Harlem by any chance?
You are in Harlem now.
Alright.
Did Rodney happen to mention? I mean, what's his name mention that where that Juju house was? I'm gonna feel know where we're going.
Rodney, did you ever mention where the Juju house was?
I said it was in Harlem.
You can give me a luck roll to see if he gave you anything more specific.
'Cause I don't remember getting an address on it.
That's a 24.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Make that.
Yes, you have an address.
Excellent.
Which is 100 and it's on 137th Street and Lenox Avenue. It's on an alleyway off of 137th Street by Lenox Avenue.
So are we past there or getting close?
Oh
to
no. You are passing. Well, you're on 110th Street.
No. So we're not heading towards the Juju house. Okay, we're gonna keep following this thing.
Hold
What now?
on. This thing right now is heading northeast from where you are right now. You are currently going. It's southeast, basically, because of the way the grid is set up. But you're trying to cut back uptown. It very well could be going in that direction. From your knowledge roll is enough to know that you have a basic idea of what the layout is of the streets of New York. And it very well could be heading toward that spot, Lenox Avenue and 137th Street. It could be.
Alright.
So 8th Avenue.
Let's keep tracking it and also head towards the Juju house at the exact same time. If that.
Can I track it again, or?
You know where this thing is headed.
8th
So
Avenue
we already did all the rules. Oh, okay.
on my map, 8th Avenue is called Malcolm X Boulevard, if you want to be anachronist. Up in Harlem.
Yep.
Okay, so give me your tracking roll. So you're going up 8th Avenue?
Yep.
Okay.
62 of 70. Made it.
And it fails its roll. So you actually, looks like you're gaining on it. This should be drive auto rolls, really, but I want it to be kind of exciting and not have you all go in the dust. So you can actually kind of see where it's heading. That's what we'll do with this track.
This is actually saving us time too. So
Yeah.
You could see where it's tracking, and it's definitely looks like it's heading in that direction toward where the Juju house is supposed to be. Why don't you give me a drive roll?
Okay. That's nope. That's a failure. That's a 72. That failed.
Okay. And I guess that's how we'll do this. We'll do a tracking roll to see if you can keep up with it that way, and then a drive roll to see if you can actually make the distance up. Okay. The next one is you are heading up 8th Avenue, and you get to the next major cross street, which is 116th Street. So you can either continue straight up 8th Avenue, which will take you to 137th Street, or you can go down 116th Street southeast. Give me another knowledge roll.
That's a.
River can get a 10-point bonus on that.
32.
Okay, so you realize that if you take 116th Street, you will overshoot Lenox Avenue because Marcus Garvey. Well, it's not Marcus Garvey back then. The park at 120th Street cuts 5th Avenue off. 5th Avenue turns into Lenox.
Okay.
So your best bet, it seems, is to just go up 8th all the way to 137th Street.
Okay.
At this point, and You can. Well, let's just go. Let's do it another. Let's go again.
Yeah.
All right. So
Keep
give me
going.
the tracking.
19.
All right.
Of
Okay, it fails. Its roll. So you're gaining on it. You can definitely see that its angle and the way you're going are starting to converge. So it looks as if you are in the right direction for what you're trying to do. Can I have a drive roll?
Okay, let's see. Come on, dice. Actually work now. Work
Crit,
or else.
Crit.
That's 94.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All the bad rolls are happening now.
Welcome to my world.
Damn it.
All right. At this point, you are past where Marcus Garvey Park would be, and you are at 125th Street. For those of you who are familiar with Harlem, you are starting to see your familiar things. But you can either continue going up 8th, or you can cut down a block to 5th, which turns into left, which is left.
Okay, let's go for cutting.
Okay, give me
Doing what now?
give me the drive roll for that.
Okay. All right, come on. Come on.
You're kind of booking.
That's an odd 7. There we go.
Okay, excellent. You make that turn. All right.
Congratulations on making a turn. Yay.
Well, you made a turn at speed.
Oh, well, there you
In
go.
the snow.
Okay, yeah.
Now, one thing you can do, this is assuming you're looking at it and you don't have the pedal to the metal at this point. You're driving, you're faster than if you were running, but you're not jamming. You can, if you so choose, put the pedal to the metal. I think that's actually what they call it.
Uh-oh. What would that do to my roll?
Well, you would actually be able to make major headway onto it. Right now, you've been kind of evened out the whole time. It is 2 sights ahead of you. You can catch up to it, but if you were to have to make any turns while you're doing that, you would take a penalty die, which means that you would roll the 10 spot die. You'd roll 2 and take the higher of the 2. So you would, let's say you rolled a 50 or a 10, you take the 50.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Alright, well, let's see what happens. I'm going to put pedal to metal and see what happens.
Okay. Excellent. So let's make our tracking roll.
Tracking!
Sorry. 41.
Okay. And this guy makes a fly roll. He makes it. All right. So now you can make 3 drive rolls. Well, give me a drive roll, and you can actually catch up to it if you make it.
That's a failure of 67.
Okay. Now you come to. You walked right into my trap.
Oh,
now you
God.
come to Fifth Avenue. You come to Fifth Avenue, and you have to make the left onto Fifth Avenue. at speed, so I need a drive roll with a penalty die.
Oh dear.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna roll for my drive first, see what happens. That is a 75.
That's with the penalty
Jeez.
roll. Okay.
I didn't. What's the penalty roll again?
You need to roll two 10 spots. So you roll 3 dice. Okay.
Okay.
2 of them are going to be the tens column die, and 1 of them is going to be the ones column die.
Okay.
In the tens column, you're going to pick the higher of the 2.
Okay, we'll try it again then. Let's see. That would be 85 then.
Okay. So what's going to happen is you're going to miss the turn and overshoot it. You smack into the pole,
Oh.
ding the car. Fortunately for you, the car is pretty. It's
Yeah,
pretty.
they got airbags.
Seatbelts.
It is pretty sturdy. There are no seatbelts because the Rattler was not around.
Just like on the Enterprise. Damn it.
Yeah, built out of pure American.
It has got a build of 5. I'm sorry, a build of 6. So, everybody give me a luck roll.
I can make that. Okay, now I get a 14.
28.
31.
Where's our 14 pen rolls go?
So, did anybody fail that? 71, did that fail? No? Okay, good. So, none of you guys take damage.
31.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you said 70. All right, none of you guys take damage. The car, however, not quite
man.
so lucky. The car is going to take. Hold on. 10 points of damage. So what is the damage for smacking? Okay, 1d6 build damage for each, and each occupant suffers 1d6 hit points. But you all made your luck roll, and that's what I said, so that's what's going to happen. The car takes 1 point of damage. It's a small thing.
Yep.
You can continue on. But because of the stop, the thing was able to get another bit ahead of you. So now it is 3 points ahead of you as you head up Lenox Avenue. So give me your tracking.
$67 out of 70.
So you can actually see it starting to descend, and it is indeed heading in. It looks like it's heading into that area of 137 and Lenox Avenue.
That way.
Yep. Off
So
I go.
it is going to the Juju house.
We're coming, Wormy!
Randy, are you armed?
Nope.
Oh, crud.
Oh my god.
Where's the closest Woolworths?
Okay. Somebody give me an idea.
Sears and Roebuck.
Would have been nice.
That's an Op-2.
Rifle.
I impaled.
58.
I impaled my.
So we got the
You
04.
failed your idea.
I made mine.
Perfect. You realize that it would be suicide to go in there unarmed
Clearly.
against that thing and whatever else happens to be in the Juju house.
Yeah.
Your best bet is to take your new cop friend,
Yep.
who, whatever he wanted to believe before, just saw the exact same freakish thing that you saw.
Yep. Demons! I've seen
He-
them.
I would see if you can get him to get a cadre of police officers to raid the Juju house with you,
Yes.
fuck the law, go in there guns blazing, and whoever ends up alive gets arrested. The rest of them, fuck them, they're foreigners anyway.
Yes. I like this plan.
Nice.
That's a manful plan there. That's the plan I was going to go for.
That would be. You realize that would probably be your best bet of A, rescuing your lady love, and B, making it out alive.
Yep.
I feel like the order should be reversed.
Okay, now we tracked her down, made sure she's at the future house. We're speed away back to the hotel and see if we can recover people and blah blah and form in time to write a will.
Now, it is
Blah,
right
blah,
now.
cotton fields.
It is late. It is
Oh, yeah.
1:14 at night.
Yep.
So I'm going to say goodnight to y'all. Thank you very much. That was very fun. And next week, I think we get to have the last leg of New York.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll give Miss Elizabeth.
We're gonna tool up because they clearly have. We're gonna tool up with things blowing fire and explosions.
Just so you know, that was a hunting horror. There was
Oh,
no way on God's green earth you were going to do anything to it.
No.
Nope.
When I first read that thing was there on the first part of this thing where nobody had any spells or anything, I should have bricked and said there's no way there.
However, you did not take into account the fact that at least two of us, the first inclination is to run anyway.
So that's what it's supposed to be.
True. Yeah.
At least two of us. It's like, giant snake thing, run away.
John fired a shot before he realized he was facing Gettysburg and not Antietam.
I am very surprised that y'all made your sanity roll on that.
I am too. It's a big snake. That's all Lucy was thinking. That's a really big snake.
It's a really big, interdimensional, horrible snake with one wing.
John knows this stuff is real now, sadly. This is not good.